Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Shadows for what is live stream number 27 as we continue our journey through the game. Good morning. I hope your week is going well. We're back today for 3.5 hours as we continue on from yesterday's stream. So yesterday we focused on finding this tournament that we'd heard about, and we went to it and promptly defeated it with Yesuke. It wasn't massively difficult, and we messed around on one of them. We're trying something a bit different, and obviously it went badly. But other than that, it wasn't that difficult a tournament to win, to be honest. So we defeated the tournament, and then we continued around Yamato. We learnt more about the Yamabushi, the people that had been disguising themselves and attacking us out of the blue, generally a higher level than us as well. We learned a lot more about them and their motives before finishing them off and ending that storyline. And that's kind of where we finished. We kind of cleared the rest of Yamato, or what we could have. We've got one castle to do, and I believe that's basically Yamato near enough done. There is a little bit of grey area where we may need to go and just check there's no temple. Probably not today, though. So the plan today, clear this castle, first and foremost, and then from there, we will go elsewhere to see what else we need to do to finish off these other side stories. We do still need to pick up the new missions that were put in as part of last week's update. So that's something we do need to go and do at some point. But yeah, we are getting there. As I say, we've got until Tuesday next week to get this done as much as we can, as next Tuesday we begin Roadcraft on release. But I think we're in good stead for doing that, to be fair. I don't think there's a massive amount to do. We may even get done early this week, and if that happens, then we've got to decide. Got to school okay? It makes me laugh. But yeah, so I think we're in good stead to finish this in time for Roadcraft, and then we have a month of Roadcraft before Death Stranding 2 releases as well. I still think there's lots of secrets and things we haven't found or seen yet. Legendary animals being one of the big ones. We know about them, but we don't know where they are or where we're going to find them. We've yet to see a single one, which means they're very well hidden considering we look everywhere. Thank you for the like, followers, much appreciated. But we're ready to rumble. Let's get going. We've got 3.5 hours. How much more can we get done today? As I say, we've got a castle to finish off in Yamato, and then we'll pick a different area to go to. We'll have a look at what other stories we still have to finish off, and where most of them are. I think is probably our best bet. We are currently 91 hours and 44 minutes in game. There is another update coming at the end of the month. It's more of a parkour update. I don't think there's any story being added in, as far as I'm aware. Because of that, we may not come back at the end of the month to that. I don't know. We may do a stream just to see what it's like. Maybe, I don't know. There is an issue with the codex, I've noticed. Kyonyo keeps updating. Although we have read it, it will keep coming up as doing more. So we need to keep an eye on that. But that's an issue at the minute. There's nothing we can do. It's just one of the issues that's come in after they changed how the codex works a little bit and added more characters, backgrounds into the codex. Crazy Irishman, good morning. How are you this morning? I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. Just keep on moving forward, smiling as much as possible. Yeah, usual thing. Yeah, in the last update they added the main characters, main antagonist, supporting antagonist, ally supporting characters, and that has kind of messed up the codex a little bit, I've noticed. But it is what it is. Right. We finished yesterday's stream by upgrading our weapons as we hit level 55. We're 5 levels below cap. And now we're going to head... Oh, I didn't... Is this part of Yamato? Oh, there's a question mark there. Okay. We're going to do Castle first. 4 Daishan to complete. And then once that's done, we'll quickly clear this and this over here, as we haven't done those. And then I believe that's Yamato done. Oh, there's a question mark there, isn't there? There's always a question mark. And at some point, I suppose we have to go back to the tournament to do it again, by the looks of that. There's always a hidden question mark you forget about. But I think that's everything in Yamato then. And then we'll decide where to go after that. I think that makes the most sense. And as I say, it means that everything is done. There's a little bit of grey area here that hasn't been cleared off. There may be a temple there, the same as down here. There may be a temple along here. But we'll know more about that if we don't have enough knowledge points come the end to max upgrade knowledge points. But let's focus on taking out the castle. We'll go in as Noe, I think, for this castle. I think that's our best bet. I try and do this quietly. And when it all goes badly wrong, we'll figure something else out. But 4-day shows to start us off. Oh, it's icy. Look, I can walk on the water. It's icy. I've never noticed that before.
Stick to the shadows. I don't want trouble.
I've never noticed the ice before. Right, we've got 2 people there. And as there's a day show there, as I say, we do not want to get seen if we can avoid it. There's another guy over there. One over there as well. Got to mark up as many as we can really here, just to make sure we've got everyone covered. Is he just training there? I think he is, isn't he? Okay, just so he doesn't turn around and see us. Why are we not able to take him out? Okay, that's weird. We're definitely close enough, surely. Alright, why don't we take him out for some odd reason? Right, day show here. There's a lot of people around. I can take him out. Day show out as well. Okay, 1 down. Obviously, we still need 3 more day show. I should be able to drop down here without being seen, I'm hoping. Mainly for the kunai back more than anything else. Okay. I'll go back high again. Right, the main bit of the castle's over there, so we've got to keep moving in here. No more day show this side, by the looks of things. We're too far away really from anyone else. So there is a guy walking around over there. Can assassinate him. Oh, hang on, there's people over here. As long as it's not a day show, it's not the end of the world. Because I want to start moving into the castle itself, we can. Yeah, I don't think there's a day show there. There's no easy way across, I don't think. My thinking is we try and get across without being seen over here. The ice definitely makes a difference. Right, let's have a look what we can see. It is starting to get dark, which will help us as well. We know there's a guy walking around here. I might have to deal with him just so he's dealt with. If anyone's going to see us, it'll be him. Well, what else have we got here? Oh, there's a day show over that left-hand side, so we'll head there next then. I'm not overly worried about gold. We did do a load of upgrading, so I'm not overly worried about that for the minute. Our next upgrades will come at level 60. So, yeah, not really worried about grabbing too much stuff at this point. Although, we'll try and do what we can when we can. Focus being day shows. And keep them out for any alarms as well. Okay, there's a day show. Let's move before he sees us. Right, what do we got here? It's fairly quiet, to be fair. I think he's sat inside the building. Yeah, he's sat inside the building. It does seem fairly quiet of people, which is good for us. But if you're not close enough, you won't really know how many people are around, so can't take that for granted at this point. double checking that there aren't loads of people around. Obviously, Daisha below. We've got one guy over there. There's another guy over there, or two over there asleep by looks of things. Yeah, I think that is it. Okay. Need to get into where the Daisha is though, and not be seen doing it. And if we can get in and behind him, that would be ideal. I don't want to go in and have him facing us, essentially. Right, I think he's got his back to us there. And we don't want any alarms going off. Okay, he's not in this first room. It's the thing. It's very easy to not notice where certain things are. It looks like he's in the same room, but it actually turns out he's not in the same room. That's the thing. I can't.
What is going on?
Oh, there he is. So he is facing us. So that's an issue if we're not careful here. We might be better off whistling.
I heard a noise.
Yeah. Should be hopefully able to take him out with an assassination here. Yeah, second day showdown. Didn't want to risk too much there, so I think we did that the right way. 2 up to 4 down. Nothing else in here, it seems. Out the way we came in. Right, I think we need to head. Don't see me. I may have got away with that just. Yeah, may have nearly messed it up. So I'm guessing 2 more. I'm hoping they're both in this bit over here. Main part is over there. That'll be where the actual chest that we need to grab once taking them all out will be. So I want to get across that main bit next, really, ideally. Which I should be able to just drop down here, I think. And then head over here, because there's ice. I've never really seen a moat before with ice. Of all the hours we've got in the game, 90 odd hours, I don't think I've ever seen a moat with ice before. Which is mad, considering we're now seeing it for the first time. Right, what do we got near us here? Alright, no Daisha though. Anyone in this building here? No. Too far away to see too much. And I'm not seeing an alarm yet either, which is a bit disconcerting, because I'm guaranteed there is one. I don't want to go on that outer wall too much. I think we need to stay main buildings, really. There's probably a day show in the main building over there, would be my guess. Right, what have we got? Big guy there. Over there. No day show, though. Finding these day show can be tricky, not for any particular reason, it's just sometimes it takes a while to spot where they are. Definitely none in the building we're at. No. Okay. And it looks like we're just not close enough to pick them up where they are at the minute. Okay. I was kind of hoping there'd be one around this central area, but doesn't seem to be. We still need 2. Okay, so if we need 2, let's head across over here. And see what's up here. I've just seen an alarm as well, which obviously we will need to get rid of. But they would investigate if we get rid of it. So that's something to be aware of. It's quite a big castle, this one. So spotting everyone can be tricky. But yeah, 2 more day show we need to find. Couple over there. That's the building we're going to need to go to eventually. See, there is a chance there's a day show over that courtyard over there. And obviously we don't know about it yet. I'm going to leave the alarm for the minute. It might be too high to see too much. That is the other issue. If you're too high, you just can't see where things are. Right, no day show there. I know there's a guy walking around there. We've already been in there, although saying that, there's a new guy we haven't picked up previously. We know there's a guy over there. So this whole that whole bit over there could be another day show. This is why it can get tricky to see. I think there's none in the building with me now. No. I think a lot of the issue I've got is I'm too high. And that does matter when you're trying to work out where people are. Go over there as well. No, I don't think I have. It's just weird. After all these hours in game, I've not seen a frozen moat before. It's just weird. I wasn't expecting that. But it's cool that it's actually a feature. I like that. Don't want to drop too far here. Ah. Will she not drop onto there? I don't want to just drop down, but I may not have a choice here. We can't, at least you can't fall through the ice. At least you figured that one out fairly quickly. Right. Now we're on level ground. Can we see another day show here? Doesn't mean there's no guarantee there is, but we're missing two. I guarantee one's at the castle. It's where the other one is. Not seeing anything there, to be fair. And then you got seen that. It's a mistake on my part. Okay. Still no day show that I can see. There's two people in this building here. That's gold. I thought I saw a white spot in there, but I don't think there is. I think there's a gold spot. That's fine. What about over that building over there? I may need to go further forward just to be sure. If you're too far away, it just won't show. No one shows up. That's the thing. You've got to be close enough, and not too high either. Right, guy there, two there, but no day show. Over there, no. Okay, I don't think the day show's here then. Definitely not in that building over there. You've got a couple of people there. So I guarantee there's one in the main building there, but it's who else is here in the outskirts. It is. We've got a crest to grab as well. Two needed. So we've kind of come round here just to check. Still do over here the retainer's quarters. Probably should check that. There's a chance there's one there as well. Okay, there's an alarm there. I'm not going to bust the alarms unless we have to, mainly because if you take the alarms down, they will investigate. Two over there. Still no day show though. Interestingly. Two there. I thought we may find one in this area. Well, the retainer's quarters around the side there. So no day show so far. And more people over this way. Right, this is going to be interesting. I can do a double takedown there. Throw one at him, maybe. It's that one there, that's the problem. Take him down anywhere, we're going to get seen. Just thinking the best way of doing this. I don't have to take him down, but I think I'm going to need to get around that corner. So I think if we do a double takedown on these two, in a sec, once he's got his back to us again, we'll do a double, let him walk away, or let him walk away, do the double, get back up, go back across. It's all going to require timing, this. We may get away with it. Maybe a case of waiting the hay bales to take him out, maybe. Is he away enough? Yeah. Okay. I don't mind him going there to look, that's the whole point. I want him over there to look. I want to take this guy out there. Might be able to deal with this guy now, actually, as well.
Someone killed them.
Yeah. Right, we just got a double to do over there. What I will do here, that's not what I wanted to do. I will take down that now. Because there's no one around to actually go and investigate. Kunai back over here. One of those is chest. One of those, there's data over there. I knew there'd be one in there. Oh, they're both in the tower. That's interesting. We know where they both are now. Okay, we don't need to be here then. Because they're both over this way. Okay. Am I too low to get up there, aren't I? Yeah, I'm too low to try and get up there. That's annoying. Alright, we know where they both are. My issue is now I'm too low to get back up onto there. I don't know who saw me there. How many people's here? Just the one, okay. Needed him down just so we can get back across. There's a guard there. Best way across is what I'm trying to work out.
That's suspicious.
Someone seen me. Have they seen me or they've seen the body? No, they're going to set the alarm off. That hasn't gone to plan in the slightest. Yeah, they've gone for the alarm. They didn't fall off though. Yeah, that hasn't gone to plan. Oh, that's not good. Guardians are here as well. Doesn't mean this isn't doable, it's just now become a little bit harder. All because they saw where we were. Right, day shows. I've got one inside, they're both inside the building, so we want to get inside the building. Ideally. So yeah, we need to get inside the building quickly. Yeah, this hasn't gone to plan. As I say, it went wrong just because we got seen and it was a silly mistake to be fair. So no way will now be wanted.
I think I saw something out there. Please! Danger!
Yeah, this is about to get a lot harder now. The floors don't help. One of the day shows there. Come on. I want you around this way if you can.
Nothing. I'm hearing something.
Ah, wrong guy. Oh, he blocked my assassination.
How did they
Yeah, they blocked the assassination, which didn't really bode well for us. Try and take down the other guy, so it's just us and the day show. Other people are joining in as well. They're going to start coming in the building. And it's probably going to be guardians coming in as well.
investigate the area?
Okay. There's too many people. I thought that we've got to get away for a minute. No kunai left either. The squeaky floors didn't really help us. So in fact, we're missing people at the castle. Yeah, in fact, we've had that happen once, haven't we? Too many people now looking, that's the problem. There's a guardian up here as well. While they're still looking then, let's go higher. There's always a way in a higher, that's the thing. There's still one more day show to go and deal with. Is he fully upstairs? I think he might be. Guardian's now coming up as well. We can clear the wanted level for no way, but the only thing I find if you do that is the guardians don't disappear. They're already here. Right, we've got one day show we've hurt there. Where's the second? He might be on a lower floor. There was definitely two in here, weren't there? Now there's only one. Annoyingly. Okay, the crest is here as well. Let's try if we can just quickly grab that. Okay, that's the chest we need for taking down all the day shows. So we're going to quickly pop in here because I think maybe a tools resupply. There's someone down there. Refill tools. That's what I was after. Who saw me down there?
They took the high ground. Find the threat. Look down below. Face me.
Obviously, he's trying to find us. If I can get behind him, I can just assassinate, is my thinking.
Better investigate.
Come on. There we go, it's him down. Okay, we've got to really figure out where these day shows have gone. There's definitely one inside. Are they all coming upstairs now? They might all be coming upstairs because of everyone shouting. So the only problem when you set an alarm off here, trying to even get round everywhere is a pain. Thank you for the like, Rose, that's appreciated. Right, we've got a day show there. Missing one. And he's right at the bottom. That's the squeaky floor, and the day show is there. What if I can get behind him? I missed him. That wasn't what I wanted. I was trying for an assassination, completely messed it up. That was gone at least. So yeah, I was going for an assassination and messed it up massively. Guardian's here as well, which is not good. Not what I wanted. We had him there as well. If I hadn't messed it up, we had him. Come on. Right, Danger's down. One left.
Show me what you've got.
There's someone downstairs just spotting us there. We got one Danger to deal with, and he is right at the bottom. So if we can get to him without being seen, that would be a bonus, but I'm not sure at this point. With the Guardians everywhere. Right, he's there.
That's odd. She must die. Your end is
Ah, saw us. Might be alright actually. I've never used one of these to hide him before. They've always had the option. I've never used it. Right, they don't know where we are. I don't know if you can assassinate from inside one of these. They say there is a second guy around somewhere. See over there, is he? Where is he? There's one there, look. I can assassinate, look. Obviously we can't hide in there anymore though. Right, Day Show's now over there. Day Show done.
this one cannot live.
We now just need to get to the top, get the chest, for job done. And then we'll get rid of wanted level. There is a crest in here, which we'll probably come back for. I think I'm probably under too much trouble to try and get it now. But we've managed to take down everyone we needed to. Day shows are dealt with. But yeah, we may have to come back for the crest. Or we get them all to come up to here, thinking we're up here. And then maybe do it, I don't know. Crest normally is a Yasuke thing. So if things may need moving for us to be able to grab it, that's the thing. And that's generally a Yasuke move. There we go. Castle complete. I just wanted to start the day off by doing a castle because it was one of the last things we need to do in Yamato. Can we get the crest? I know where it is, in that bottom basement area. We should really see if we can try. Especially if they're all heading up now. It's probably worth an attempt. Okay, that rolling to decrease damage is brilliant. Right, crest is in here. No, we need to move things to get it, so only Yasuke can get the crest. Annoying as it is one of those things. Definitely don't want to be going that way. There's loads of people there. Come on. Lots of people looking that way as we go in there. Yeah, that roll to avoid damage is nice to have. Bit unrealistic, I suppose. Okay, that is that done. We'll clear the wanted level now as well. Annoyingly, we need to head back in because we need to get that last thing for Yasuke. So we may as well swap character and then go back in as yes, we're here. We might as well do it while we're here. It's pointless leaving it. We did gain two new Kushiagamas. We're currently not using them. Obviously, you need a Tanto for double assassination, and I do prefer her katana. Health-wise, the legendary Honor Musha headband would be a better one to have health-wise, but I think we'll stick to what we've got as it stands. Right, let's quickly use our mastery points. We'll swap to Yasuke. We're heading back into the castle. Grab the crest. Once the crest is done, we'll look at where there are some question marks nearby to clear, and then we'll look at the actual side stories we have left to do and see if we can get them done. Tools, we still needed to finish off tool mastery, didn't we? We need 2 more points. So we'll do that now. There we go. Some tools is now completely 100% done. But no wait. Assassin, is that fully done? Assassin's done as well. Let's go Shinobi next. We need 3 more points plus story elements. Considering we think we're near enough done story-wise, there's still things locked that we can't do currently. So we'll take that one there. Yeah, still quite a bit to do in that one then. Right, it's up to Yasuke, and then we're heading straight. Okay, we're not allowed in currently. Hang on. Can I go back in now? Normally it's because it's saving itself for the autosave. No. Okay. No longer wanted, and that shouldn't be an issue to change. Why am I not allowed? Do you know what? What about if we fast travel? Is fast travel allowed? Yes. I can't fast travel as Yasuke though. That's weird. What am I now? It should normally allow you. Yeah, why don't we fast travel as Yasuke? Let's fast travel to our house, restock, and see if it lets us change there, maybe. It's a weird one that's not allowing us to do it. But yeah, we've got to grab the crest while we're here, otherwise we'll just forget. Anthony, good afternoon. Good morning, I should say. How are you today? I don't think we've got a massive amount to put away in storage. No, not really. We'll need to restock supplies. There we go. Right, can we now change to Yasuke? Yes. We'll fast travel to the top of the building as Yasuke, drop down, hopefully grab this crest. That's the castle done in Yamato, and then I think there's a question mark nearby to have a look at as well. Obviously, we want to move on from Yamato today. We're trying to look up. I think Key has some story elements still to do in. Key might be the place to look, to be fair. Now, getting out of here as Yasuke is going to be tricky. I think our best bet is to head inside. We're going to have to try and be as diligent as possible. We've got no eagle vision, so being spotted is easily done here. But we have taken down a good majority of the soldiers in here.
If I stay here, I will have to fight.
I'm hoping that goes goes our way because of that. Watch out, the squeaky floor is the dodgy place. Can't do a double assassination here either. Can do one. Okay, we need to get to the bottom, all the way to the lowest level for this crest. That's a squeaky floor. Out the window. Mainly because we can get in there another way. So in here is where the crest is. I don't know how many soldiers are going to be around. That's the only. I think we're fine, actually. I think we might be okay. All we're going to do is move this and that's done. I just hate when someone who won't live chat don't talk to me. Yeah, but then some people don't talk at all in a live chat. Some people don't say anything. They can just be watching and not wanting to talk at all. So they're not being rude. I just think they just don't want to talk. Why do people time you out or hide? The only reason to hide or time someone out is if they're being silly in chat. I'm not overly worried about smuggling resources out. Right, we've got what we came for. We just want to get out of here now. Yeah, unless you're being silly in chat, there's no reason to time someone out, I don't think. That's still an area that's wanted over there, isn't it? Yeah. That's still part of the castle down there. There's actually soldiers. Look, there's a guardian there. That's not helpful. Best way out of here without being seen. Don't think I can fast travel out. I've got the crest. That's all. The only reason we came back in was to get the crest. No fast travel allowed. That's where we're heading next. But yeah, that's the only reason I would hide someone anyway. If other people are doing it, there must be a reason. That's the thing. Because the thing is, if you hide someone who's interacting with chat, you're actually hurting your own channel, aren't you? Because that interaction helps the algorithm and everything else. So you're actually harming your channel by hiding someone in the chat. So if people do it for no reason, then they're silly. That's the thing. Right, can we get out of here without being seen and causing a big ruckus? That's my hope. I know Yasuke's not the most fluid when it comes to trying to balance and walk, but... Yeah, some people don't want to talk, I get it completely. You're completely right, Crazy Irishman. You know, if you look at how many people are watching to how many people are actually talking in chat, it'll always be more people watching than are in chat. That you actually see it talking in chat. Because not everyone wants to. And I completely understand that, you know. Not everyone wants to talk. They may just want to watch, or they've got it on in the background. There's those different things. But yeah, to say that people are rude if they don't chat, I think is wrong. Right, managed to get out of there. We've got to go and deal with this target here for a contract. There's a question mark nearby as well. And then we'll see where we're heading next. But we're basically near enough done with Yamato. I wasn't planning to clear Yamato 100%, but it's kind of happened accidentally and naturally. But we'll see where we go from there. So there'll be an enemy camp here. We're going to try and eliminate the targets if we can. Without being cause too much of a ruckus. So it doesn't matter if we get seen here. If we cause a ruckus, it doesn't really matter because it's only a camp. I can't fully take him down. Sometimes you can fully take him down, other times you can't. Is this our best bow? Let's just double check we've got our best bow on. Headshot DPS See, headshot DPS there is a lot higher, but ability damage is lower. We don't really use the ability. Let's swap to the headshot DPS, because that should make a difference. There we go. That's only his armor down, though. That's not him fully down. Right. That I should have been fully down there. Took far too many arrows, that did. I just realised I didn't have the actual silent arrows on, which we know are the ones that do the one-shot kills, like that. Although it didn't tell me that shot would have killed him, it did actually kill him.
I must keep my
There's still more targets. There's still more targets here. Him being one of them. It's one more target. And I know that because it's telling me there's still one around. No, I don't want to carry the body. I wanted to grab the chest. There we go. Well, I can hear him. Where is he? I think it's there, isn't he? Give me an angle. I missed. I hit the thing behind him and not him. Come on. Leave an angle on him. Armor down. And that's him down as well. So that'll be contract complete at the same time. Few awards for that. You can pick arrows up from bodies. When you, they same as the kunai, when you walk over them, there is a chance to get your arrows back if they haven't broken. But yeah, as I said yesterday, always go back to refill your arrows because it won't refill the whole quiver in one go. Okay, that was a normal arrow that did him in the end. So it does seem normal arrows can do one-shot kills, but only once you've got a decent enough bow to do so. Alright, that's that cleared. Contract complete. Basically, I was reacting to someone playing with the 2 in the live chat. The guy didn't talk too much. He told me much. Why would they tell you to shut up? That seems weird. It just seems very weird. Dave, good morning. How are you? You've got to treat people nice because you don't treat people nice, you're going to time you out. There is that. Yeah, it does depend on what you're saying. I think at the end of, do you know what? There's something, a mantra that I've lived by. I was told this a long time ago. And it's treat people how you want to be treated. At the end of the day, if you're nasty to people, then all you can do is expect the same thing back. And that's one thing I always tried to do. You know, even when we've had people in trolling, we kill them with kindness. We'd be as nice as pie, as nice as we possibly can. And generally 9 times out of 10 it works, to be honest. Let's do that one there. We've got 2 left. But yeah, I'd try and treat people the way I want to be treated. I know you were talking, Anthony. It's all good. It's all good. Right. We've got this question mark here to go and have a quick look at, and then we'll have a look at where we've got left to go to. We're here just because it's there. Oh, I've still got a marker on, haven't I? Where's my marker? There. Not too sure what this is. Katsugi is the area. What is this going to be? Oh, it's ruins. Okay. Again, we don't have to go into these places. It is just the ruins. There's nothing there mainly for us. So, mission-wise, let's have a look at what's left and see if we can head to them places. I know clearing the map is important because of knowledge points. But I also think we've got to try and deal with the what's left mission-wise. That's fully done. We've been back and spoke to him. That's the statue, so we can ignore that in Yamato. So, students. There is still one student here to go and deal with. He is in Key. I think we head to Key, to be fair. I think there's a few people in Key still to deal with, to be fair. So let's go to Key, which is south of where we are anyway now, in Yamato. The only thing we haven't done, obviously find a gear vendor, but it's not a big deal, is there is a question mark just there, which we may have to go back and do. So, Key, Southern Naguraji. There's still things to do in Key, we know this. Key is it's quite a big area of Key. Seikas Valley. Here we go. He's Southern Negaji. I know it's wrong. Pronounced badly. He is along the main road. He is along the main road to town. This is a Teppo merchant. Hopefully, will give us the information we need to find this guy. We'll scout the objective. There we are. And new things have shown up as well. So, oh, there he is. That's our target. So we could go and talk to this guy first, and then he'll give us that guy anyway. It's the master of the Teppo. And obviously there's some question marks here as well. We can fast travel in there. The downside to that is it's a temple that wants to kill us. Our best bet is actually coming in here from our house, talk to the Teppo guy. Not that it matters, I don't think. And then we'll go and deal with the guy. We've got a duel there. And that's the final duel we have to do as part of the students. Then we go out to Sensei and say they're all done. And that's another mission line complete. Obviously, Yasuke is the guy for this one, as the dueling is down to him. Although we're trying to clear as we go, and we will explore the map as we go as well, I think we focus on quests over we're just running around randomly doing the map, I think. If there's a quest on the way, perfect. If there's not, we go elsewhere, kind of thing. Right. Added some contracts just in case we're passing. It's always worth the extra resources. When we hit level 60, we'll upgrade again. Okay. So the guy we're going to talk to will literally tell us the other guy's there, I think. So pathway here, we'll take the left-hand turn that's coming up. I want to stay on the pathway in case there's a statue here that we haven't done. Check around.
I'll find out what's going on here.
Is that Ronin? Yeah. Dodge my arrows, Ronin. Ronin always attacks on sight. It's been the same since the start of the game, to be fair. But he didn't last very long. Is that a statue location? No. Okay. Always worth a check. We know we've got so many statues still to do. It's always worth a check. You see, this is a site of a big battle at one point. We're heading over the big bridge, aren't we? Over there. We haven't been into this town from this side before, I don't think, looking at the map. Just have a look if there's anything interesting in the water. Sometimes you get chests in the water, it's always worth a quick check. No, nothing there. This is also opening the map up, obviously, if you've not been in this way before. You want to talk to me? No? Okay. Always try and talk to people if you can. This is a little island, this is. In between going to the town. You'd think there'd be more. If there's been a big battle fought just outside the perimeter, you'd thought it'd be there. Because if you were attacking the town, you'd be on this middle island, wouldn't you? To be fair. It seems they met them further out. Okay, we're looking for a Tepe merchant. Over here. He's got some guards of him.
Don't lie to me. You sold the Teppo to Asari Nobu Tane, didn't you? Where did he go?
Please, I just sell the weapons. I don't ask their names, please!
You're lying. Where is he?
I can't kill him.
Asari Nobutane. Another of Nobutsuna Sensei's students. Maybe they know where he is.
Yeah, so I can't kill the guards, but we can talk to the
Excuse
merchant.
me. Honorless! Disgraceful! Tell us where he is!
There was a man, a traveling Ronin. Goes to the bamboo grove nearby to test his temple.
We already know where he is, to be fair.
My master was shot with that Teppo. I'll carve you from shoulder to hip.
You will do no such thing.
Lord Nobunaga's giant. Ha! Fine. First you, then him, then Nobunaga.
Oh, we have to fight him anyway. Come on, then. Think you made a bad decision on this day, didn't you?
The Ronin left for the bamboo grove nearby.
A nearby bamboo grove. I should investigate.
Yeah. So that's now what basically moved that mission on. We actually know where he is already because we scouted and it gave us location. That's where we're heading. Final one of Nobutsune's, I can't say the name. Nobutsune's students. There's a question mark to our left here. This will just tell us what this building is, I think. Whether we're allowed in or not. We are going to head to the right. There we go. The guard post. Right, Bamboo Grove is this way. Oh, is there a house for us to buy? There is a house for us to buy in there. Look, there we go. Buy the house. We do need to explore the town more. There's stuff in there we haven't done. Patrick, good morning. How are you? Thank you for the like, all much appreciated. We've got the house now at least, so we can fast travel in. We can't go through the front gate though. It seems front gate they're not happy with us. Okay, so. Our guy's here somewhere. Oh, there he is. We have to duel him. There's no point attacking him from behind or anything like that. This is meant to be an honourable duel. Us versus him, and he has a Teppo. That's all we kind of know. Oh no, that's Keys. Thought that was him, but it was Keys. I don't actually know who we've got on the Animus, actually. Let's check that while I think about it. Yeah, Yasuke's active, cool. So that wasn't where he was then. Ah, there he is. Oh, he's actually inside. Oh, that's annoying. Is that him? That's got to be him there, surely. There's no other... Okay, he's actually inside the actual town. We need to find another way in, don't we then? Yeah, we've gone too far away. There we go. You can't even climb with that. Come on, Yasuke. Can't even climb. Do you know what? Let's do this a different way. Let's fast travel in. Save me running around trying to find a way, and we'll just fast travel. Yeah, fast travel to the house inside exactly. Save a bit of time. Thank you for the like, it was much appreciated. Originally, I saw the blue marker and thought, oh, he's there by the house, but instead it was just keys to pick up. That we'll never spend. Right. Let's go and find him again now. Obviously, there are areas here that aren't happy with us being here, so we have to be a bit aware of those.
It is almost time for the temple ceremony.
Hang on a second.
Is only famous if it is in one piece. It has to have wabi spirit.
Okay, so that generally means there's a mission here we don't know about just yet. But they've just given us a clue about a Wasby spirit being in one piece. I don't think we can talk to anyone either here. But yeah, there's a side mission here somewhere to do with what they were just talking about. Right, Bamboo Grove.
My name is Tadashima Hanbei. My sword will split your blade and your neck with a single stroke. This is the way of 3 crashing rivers.
Okay, I'm not allowed to go any closer in a minute. Basically, the Teppo guy is dueling someone else. And just killed him. That's how quick he was with his Teppo. We're going to have to watch out for this Teppo, I think.
They never seem to learn.
Asare Nobutane, they say you are a Ronin, but I know that armor beneath your cloak. Akazunae, the Takeda elite.
I was a general of the great Lord Takeda Shingen once, until the gunpowder of the Oda clan shattered his armies and collapsed his house. I went my own way after Lord Shingen's death, with just my wits and my Teppo.
You would use the very instrument of your lord's unmaking.
Through his ruin, did it not prove its potency?
Lord Nobunaga spoke of that day. The noblest of the Takeda, cut down like harvest wheat.
So we were.
You mastered the weapon that once broke you. I have come to prove that I too am worthy of such
Quite an
learning.
honourable thing to do, isn't it? To master the weapon that
Feel the
killed
widower's
everyone.
touch for yourself.
Right, let's duel. We've got a bow on still, and we've got our katana as always. I think that Teppo is going to do a lot of damage. Maybe a case of making sure we move around a lot. And not being quite close, not allowing him to get any shots
Scattered
away. Oh, there we go.
fall on moss without a sound.
It's in the bamboo grove, so
Steady
he's going to be
your
hiding.
mind. Listen to them fall. When you hear the sound they make, you will know you are ready.
He's like a sniper, isn't he? Okay. Last student we need to deal with. Oh, we've got a Teppo as well. Okay, it's giving us our Teppo. So it's a Teppo each, essentially. Where is he? Is that? Missed him. There are some barrels on the floor you can hit too. That will blow up as well. Where is he? I missed him. How did I miss that? Oh, that's a big hit. We got him there. Glancing blow though. We have got some skills we can use. Okay, just use grenade there to get away. That worked. I don't know where he's gone now though. Trying to use some of the skills just because I've not used them before. Whoa. I don't think he's there anymore, he moved. He's gone again. Whoa. Go on, finish loading. I think that's a power shot that I've just put on. I've just got to figure out where he is again. Finish loading, come on. That's one of their skills, I don't know what it actually does. I think it's a power shot essentially. Where is he? We got him. He's going to disappear again. There he is. Ah, we got the bottle
Shots
underneath
with
him there. We got him.
focus and
That was a
power.
good shot in the end.
Our sensei's touch. I wonder how long he spent beating that into you.
Thank you, Nobutane.
We've used the Teppo a bit, but nowhere
You
near
are
as much
well
of that. That was quite
acquainted
cool.
with his style of teaching.
Thank you for saying that, Anthony. Much appreciated.
Yes, we met at Minowa Castle. First as foes,
Yeah, just ignore him.
then as friends. When he returned a year later,
Yeah,
Lord
just don't.
Shingen's
Anthony,
request,
just don't worry about it.
he was a
That's your best bet. Just ignore it
fiercer
and don't worry
teacher
about it.
than
Let it
foe.
go.
What happened after? Nobutsuna Sensei rarely spoke of his time at Minowa.
The Oda clan, Lord Shingen's mortal enemies, recruited him. He answered their call.
It must have seemed to you that he was fickle, wavering. Did you resent him?
I respected him for it. He was free to choose his own way, as are we all,
And how should one make their choice?
with the same steady mind that places the Teppo's shot. There are no right choices, only good ones.
I like that.
Thank
No
you,
right choices, just good
Asari
ones.
Nobutane. I have learned much of the Teppo and of wisdom.
The road calls to me again, Yasuke. Send my regards to your sensei when you see him.
That is the last student defeated. I should return to Nobutsuna Sensei. He owes me a cup of sake.
There we go. We've defeated all the students. To be fair, that last shot, I'm really happy with that last shot. I did not expect it to be as good as it was, but that hitting the barrel underneath and explode it, perfect. So we need to return to Nobutsuna to tell him we've defeated all of his ex-students. Asari Nobutane, the master of the Teppo, charts a course of his own, wandering the land as a worldwide ronin with an enigmatic past. Nobutane was unbound by close-minded strictures of duty, teaching Yasuke that true wisdom lies in the choosing of one's own path. So, of all the students, we only had to kill one of them. They refused to not fight us. So now we just need to go back to the sensei and tell him we'll beat all these students. Job done. We've also, there we go. That mission's also updated up there as well. So might have seen the codex update as well. Just then, the update on the codex is for characters. It was a new feature added in last week's update. There's our new Teppo, Dark Burst. Shoot multiple bullets in a single shot. That's quite a cool Teppo. Yeah, I like that. Currently, I'm using a bow because I like the fact it's quiet. But when we're going loud somewhere, I think we go Teppo and use Dark Burst and see what it's like. Yeah, the codex entry, as you may have seen, it's a new thing they've done. Why is that changed? Cultural discovery. Historical. Ah! So was this person a real character then, that we just killed? Or not killed, we just fought? Because I know they added in other characters into codex, but historical characters, we have seen these. Where is he? There he is. Oh, so he is actually a real character, a real person. So let's have a quick look at Yogyu Munetoshi. He's celebrated as a master swordsman and the founder of the Shrinkage Ryu School of Swordsmanship, which became the official school of the early Tokugawa shoguns. I know pronunciation's horrendous, apologies for that. Although the family claimed descent from Heian aristocracy, possibly the Tara, the earliest records of the Yagyu date back to the 14th century, when they fought for Emperor Go-Daigo and the Southern Court. At that time, they were granted the village of Yagyu in Yamato as a fief, from which they took their name. By the 15th century, the Yagyu were minor, relatively unknown warriors. The clan's rise began in the latter half of the 16th century when Matsunaga Hisashida invaded Yamato in 1559. Yagyu Muneyoshi entered his service, becoming one of Hisashida's principal generals as Hisashida allied with Oda Nobunaga. However, Munetoshi's influence waned when Matsunaga Hisashida was defeated in 1577 during a conflict with Nobunaga, leading to his fall from favour. Despite this setback, Munetoshi's reputation as a swordsman grew, particularly after his encounter with the master swordsman Kamizumi Nobutsuna, Nobutsuna made Munetoshi his principal disciple and granted him the permission to teach a newly founded Shinkage Ryu school. In 1594, Munetoshi met Tokugawa Ieyasu and demonstrated his swordsmanship. Although Ieyasu wished to employ him as a swordmaster, the 66-year-old Munetoshi declined and instead recommended his son, Yagyu Monomori, as an instructor. Consequently, the Yagyu Shrinkage Ryu became the most renowned school of swordsmanship in Japan at the beginning of the 17th century. Yeah, that was, my pronunciation was really bad. Right, we are heading to go and see the Sensei. We can get there fairly quickly. Also, in the update from last week, no worries, Anthony. They also added in a new set of missions. The works of Louis Foix are the new set of missions. I'm backing you up. Like I said, Anthony, just let it go. Let it go. Just ignore it and let it go now. What's done is done. That's the way to be. We'll stay as Yeski for this. We'll pick that up afterwards. I want it picked up, but I don't really want to start the story of it just yet while we've got other stories to finish. We'll fast travel to our building over in Omi and go and see the Sensei so we can finish this mission line. And that's another lot of missions done. We should really give it a save as well while we're here. The duels of the students has been quite good, just in the respect that all of them have been a slight different. You know, if you're fighting a swordsman, you're fighting with a sword. If they've had Teppo, as we just did, it's Teppo. Bow and arrow was bow and arrow fight. I like the fact they're all different. Okay. We probably should refill supplies. There we go. I don't know if we need to add any contracts. Let's have a look. They're all already done. 2 of those, just so they'll be added to the map. More than actually us doing them, they're just added to the map. There we go. Some new things on the map to find. We still need to do a castle here, actually. It's 4 day show to take down here. Why have we not done that? I don't know why we've not done that. Let's go and get this mission line complete. We'll head back to Louis Foix afterwards, as I say. His mission line is new, but I don't want to really start until we've done everything else. By the end of the week, hopefully. They're talking about Louis Foix there as well.
There goes another paper from the Nanban. Oh no, the wind!
So the wind's talking about paper going from Louis Foix. So it seems to be the talk of the town at the minute. So maybe we should pick it up sooner rather than later. But let's focus on this one for the minute. Okay, so the Butsunas should be around here. Right, let's go and let him know.
Sensei, I have returned.
What?
What happened?
He's just killed someone.
Nagayoshi?
Oh no, that's Nagayoshi.
You're too late. We all were.
So the Sensei who's dead is the one we've just beat his students. Yeah, no worries, Dave. Thank you for dropping by. Much appreciated. Have a good sleep, and we'll speak soon. Thanks, Dave.
This is Nobutsuna Sensei.
Good to see you too.
He was already dead when I got back from the market.
So Nagayoshi-san was already dead. Someone killed him.
Who did this?
Sanada Masatoyo. He left a note, Yasuke. Murdered our sensei and wrote a message with his blood.
I think we have a target.
It was meant for us. The last students of the Shinkake Ryu.
This quest line is not done then.
It should be me. All these years, I
No,
was
it doesn't.
Sensei's most loyal disciple. I must be the one to avenge him.
Nagayoshi wants
run slick with
to avenge
Masatoyo's
him.
blood. My hands will feel his life's warmth drain away.
No. This is everything that Nobutsuna Sensei fought so hard to save you from.
I will burn him, break him.
No, Nakayoshi. This is not your path.
Will you back down?
And you would be right. I would fail our sensei and dishonor his memory.
I too have a promise to him that I must fulfill.
Sanada Estate, go. Before I decide otherwise. Go and hunt that bastard down.
It looks like it's time for vengeance.
Yasuke! No retreat. No doubt. No fear.
This is the way of the warrior.
Okay. We need to find out where he is. But we now know Masatoyo has killed our sensei in cold blood, and now we need to find him and exact revenge. So, he is in Omi. He is in the northwestern Suzuka foothills. So, Suzuka foothills is here. Northwest is around here. His estate is near a swamp, but there's a swamp there. That's the estate just there. We'll do a scout just to be sure. There we go. That is where he is. We're going to go and deal with him. There's a house here we can buy, in fact. Let's speed ourselves up. We'll fast travel to the house and then head across. We still need to come back here. We've got the castle to do at some point, viewpoint. And it looks like there's a few things to do in here. Obviously, the Louis Foire missions as well. Horse archery we've tried a few times and failed miserably. We do need to go back and try that again. There's also a mission over here as well. So there's a few things to do around Azuchi, so we will be back. But let's go and get revenge first and foremost. I just thought we'd go and hand in the missions, cup of sake, happy days, but no. Sensei has been killed. Why would he... I can, before I even say it, I know why it's been done. So we killed him. Okay, let's read this. Sanada and Masatoyo, prideful, obsessive, utterly ruthless. The rival swordmaster, once shamed at Azuchi, has come for his revenge, meted out in the blood of Yasuke's beloved sensei. So as he was once shamed by the sensei, he has taken his revenge. Let's just quickly browse contracts because there could be more things added here. I know they already accepted, I didn't need to do that. Refill supplies, nothing to refill. Right, let's go and find him. I think a lot of the missions we have left are generally Yasuke missions, I think. Let's just see where we are on the path. This path would lead us round. I think we need to head left. I don't know if I can run straight through. It can be a bit dodgy trying to get through, especially as Yasuke can't climb very well, but let's see. It's not very hilly, so we might get away with it actually. Sticking to the path is definitely quicker, but sometimes you can get through unscathed. It's not too bad. There we go, made it through unscathed. I wonder if this will be a proper duel, or it will just be a re-arrive and kill. I'm not too sure. Thank you for the like, videos, much appreciated. Okay. The state is here. Now, where is he? So he is dead ahead. I wonder if this will be a proper duel. I'm going to break through the doorway, I think. Are we breaking or are we knocking? I'm just going to open it. I was going to break it down, but it did say open, so... Yasuke is not exactly happy. He wants vengeance. He wants blood. And he must have known this was going to happen once he killed our sensei.
Your students are gone. Your reputation is in decline. What was there to gain from this, Masatoyo?
That helmet you took.
No worries,
The
Anthony.
one I presented to Lord Nobunaga at Azuchi. It was my father's, did you know? At Nagashino, when he fell, I ripped alone into the fray to recover it. 12 Oda samurai fell by my hand. Impressed, Lord Nobunaga let me
I don't know
live.
which helmet he's on about, to be fair.
He asked that I instruct him personally.
Helmets, swords, all this bloodshed over pieces of metal. You are mad!
The helmet was never the point. That night at Azuchi, as on that bloody day at Nagashino, was a declaration of strength. Strength! That is how the House of the Warrior has earned its right to rule for hundreds of years. That is how a samurai proves his worth.
Okay, I think it's duel time.
As
Let's get a revenge.
tradition and the old ways would have it. Not the softness of Kami-Izumi Nobutsuna's teachings.
So it was all for this? To settle a feud you had already lost?
No, Yasuke. It was to draw you out. You shamed me at Azuchi. Ruined my name to build your own. When I kill you, I will prove you have no place in this land. And then the strength of my teaching will be undoubted.
You will try, and you will fail a second time.
So his plan worked to draw us out, admittedly. But I think he might regret that.
Come, Yasuke.
Oh, we backed the punch. Right, to be a little bit careful, he does pack a punch. Then red moves.
Strength! Outlander! Only strength earns you the right to draw breath.
As a captive, maybe. But I leave that way no longer.
Then die! Die as your sensei died! Disgraced and butchered like a dog.
No! I will abuse my senses. And you will die. Beaten, broken, alone! You lash out at shadows. I'm sure of yourself.
I missed that last one there. But we got him. Missed the last block, but instead we had an ability ready to rumble. I don't think his teachings will be remembered the way he wants them to now.
Sensei. It is done. May your spirit rest easy.
Wasn't too bad a fight, to be fair. We've had some decent ones along this storyline with his students. I think the best one was the bow, to be fair. That's his teachings, isn't it? In that scroll, I believe.
Yasuke,
And no, it's
once
not.
I thought you arrogant, unteachable. But it seems it was I who still had much
So this
to
is our
learn.
sensei talking.
For you have striven and you have overcome. And in your honor, we will raise a cup. But just one.
Kanbai, Sensei.
I name you Master of the Blade that takes life and gives it. Champion of my sword school. You
think we get a new
walked the
katana.
way of the sword and proven mastery. I speak not only of victory, but of virtue. Benevolence, righteousness, courtesy, wisdom, integrity, and courage. To fight on, even when afraid.
I think we just picked up our sensei's blade as well. There we go. Crimson Edge is the new katana. Instant kill from bleed. I'll have to have a look at that in a second. Quest complete. Numbered soon as students. I was letting everything catch up for a second. Mastery points to spend as well. Okay. Everything's caught up. Let's have a look at the sword first, because that looks interesting. We've always said Yasuke has to have a katana on him at all times. Loyal Traveller was previously our one. Bleed kills enemies below 2 health segments. Crimson's Edge. It does do more. Look at that edge as well on that blade. That edge on that blade is incredible. I don't generally look very close to weapons, but I did see the blade and little nicks, and yeah, wow. Okay, Crimson Edge is our new katana. We gained 4 mastery points. Katana is mastered. Oh, Samurai, we've unlocked a new thing. By completing that bit of the story, we've now unlocked Samurai Stand as a new skill on our mastery of the Samurai. That wasn't there previously. It wasn't able to be obtained previously. There's no way to unlock something too? No. Okay. We'll have a look at what we can do in Samurai. We've got quite a bit to do, I think, here. Do 1 in that one. That needs 5. That needs 3. There we go. A few more spent. Codex, is anything update here? Yes. We have a database entry for Masatoya. It comes under supporting characters. Masatoya's violent tendencies found in both glory and censor as a warrior. This plays rising sword school in rivalry with the philosophies of Kamizumi Nobutsuna, who berated him for harnessing his killing urge instead of checking it. Yet when his champion disgraced Nobutsuna's to claim his katana, Masatoya stayed the final stroke. He would rather his rival live on in shame than be granted an honourable death. And we can see over here, there we go. In his victory, Yasuke proved his mastery of the way of the warrior, though not without great cost. Blade does look cool, doesn't it? Yeah, I wouldn't, Anthony, you're worrying too much about it. Just ignore it. Let it go over your head. It's done. What's done is done. Move on. Be happy. Right, we need to decide where we're heading next. Now the students are all done. We've got the betrayers. We've got the hunters. The hunters may be our next thing, I think. I want to obviously want to do a quest as Noe really next. We've been Yasuke for a little bit. There is a guy we've got to find here. These are the Hunters of Kyonyo. They're in Key. He's at Koyasan, south of the Minimum Vendor. Let's see if we can find the Shinobi. We'll swap to Noe for this one. As I say, I want to try and complete the stories we have before we clear everything else, unless of course there's stuff nearby to do. Louis Foy missions, again, we'll pick them up later on in the week probably, once everything else is kind of done, as they were only added in last week. So we're heading down the queue. We actually know where this person is already. Already got a location for them. So our nearest point of call will probably be this viewpoint, to be fair. And there's a pathway there. There's a viewpoint nearby, a couple of question marks to look at as well. That I'm assuming is a town there as well, to be fair. So we fast travel there as no 8, and then we'll change the animus and save at the same time. And we'll go and do this mission next. There we go. Oh, there's a chest below us here, according to that. Animus, let's change that to no 8, just so if we get any points, she gains them. I still wonder what undiscovered data is. Something we need to look at. Okay, throw in a quick save, and then let's go and find this person that we need to speak to, who will tell us more about the person we're after. So the person we're looking for is meant to tell us about this hunter. He's not the hunter himself. He's just telling us about him. Right, where is that chest that was just showing up? Oh, it's actually up there. That's annoying. We probably have picked it up previously, to be fair. Okay, let's see how we can get there. Obviously, using roads is quicker. I'm guessing it's that down there. That actual whole place we can see down below. I think that's where we're heading. Yeah, roads would be quicker, but we may be able to make our way through. Especially if we roll on big jumps. Because we've got the skill now, if you roll on landing, you can actually negate all damage. So yeah, going the roads is definitely a lot quicker. I didn't see a road that led here that easily, so we'll go off-road for a second. Well, the thick snow is slowing us down, to be fair. Yeah, it looks like it's a whole village that we haven't been to before. So there may be more than just that one mission there, to be fair. Where are we now? So we'll go to there first, as it's coming straight ahead of us. So there's a viewpoint nearby as well, so we might as well clear what we can here. Unless it's a village we're not allowed into. That's the only other thing. The Monks District we've now found. No, we're not allowed here. Interestingly. Okay, so we're not allowed in the Monks District. Well, that's just one part of this area.
I can't get caught here.
Surely we're allowed in other places. This is still part of the Monks District. Wow. Okay, now we're allowed in town. So it looks like it's just the Monks District we're not allowed. There is... Find 4 lost pages up there. There's a viewpoint to gain as well. And then there's the person we need to go and speak to there. I think let's go and do the Danjo Garan first viewpoint, and then we'll do that. As the guard isn't going anywhere. And I think these pages generally aren't that bad to go and find, especially as Noe, because we can get high quite quickly. They're generally not that difficult. Right, we're looking for the white spots to tell us where these lost pages are. They'll shop when we're nearby. And we'll grab the viewpoint while we're here as well. So, there we go. There's one of the white spots up there, plus viewpoint. We'll do both at once. Save us a bit of time. There's one lost page there. There we go, first one done. We'll grab viewpoint while we're here though. And then we'll get the other lost pages. Just opens up more of the map for us at least. It's always amazing that we still have so much still not uncovered on the map. After all this time in game, 93 hours I think we're at. It shows how vast the map is itself. Okay, we'll have a look around. There are some areas here we've not been to, so there may be some new areas show up. That's where we're heading in a minute to go and speak to the guard. Monk's quarters, we're not allowed in. Anything new added to the map? Not really. I was going to say they look like pyramids, but they're not. So it's on top of one. There is a question mark over there, obviously nearby. There's another place over there that we have to go and visit at some point. Right, next white spot. Can we see one? Not from where we are. Why would you hit two birds with one stone? Yeah, obviously I get what the saying intends, but yeah, I don't know why it's a saying as it is. I know what you mean. It's a weird one, isn't it? I use it a lot, to be fair, that saying, but yeah, I'm not too sure why it came about. Right, nothing that way. Oh, there's lost pages. I'm not seeing lost pages anywhere. Oh, hang on, there's something shining there. I swear there was something there. Yeah, there's one over there. Okay, there's two. We'll be in a second. But yeah, I've never understood. Like I say, I use the saying a lot, but I don't understand why it came about. You're right in that respect. Right, there's one over there as well. And then we just need one more. It's not near us, I don't think. Let's try with this side. Yeah, right on top. There we go. It was always going to be right on the top. But yeah, I do use that saying quite a lot though. There we go. That is the gardens, the Danjo Garan, I should say, not gardens. Complete. I don't know how many knowledge points we still need. Let's have a quick look at that. We need 28 for the final rank of knowledge rank number 8. There's nothing else here to pick up, is there? No chest, no. Right, let's go and speak to the guard and see if he can tell us where this last, or where this hunter of the Kyonyo is. As we run through the snow and the blizzard. I like the fact that if you go into heavy snow, it does slow you down. Light snow doesn't. I like that. There's so many little things that I just like the detail that's been used. Quite a holy town or village this one is, with the monks' quarters as well. And the big temple there. Does seem a very holy place. Ah, we might as well pray here while we're here. Getting a boost. The damage dealt to armour is increased. Nice. Right, where's the guard? He is in there. Hello, sir. Ah, there's a dead body here. What's going on here?
I'm so sorry, Tenchi. I should have been here.
What happened?
The temple's head monk asked me and Tenchi to pick up some papers. Didn't need the two of us, we thought. So Tenchi went to the monk's quarters. Alone. I stopped for a drink. Tenchi was taking so long. I headed over and heard a noise coming from the backyard. It was so dark. But I saw someone running. It must have been whoever killed my friend.
Sounds like the killer was looking for the head monk. Where can I find him?
He should still be at the monk's district.
Okay. Quest is updated. We're going to go and talk to the head monk. I'm just going to let this move on here. The head monk was last seen in the monk's quarters, where we're not actually allowed. So we're going to head over that way. We'll stay out of their main quarters for obvious reasons. Is this the head monk or is this someone else?
Are you the head monk here?
Tell me who sent you, before I call the guards.
I am Naoe. Kyonyo sent me. He's been expecting an update from you. And based on the dead man near your quarters, you are the next target.
I feared I was being targeted. Now we know for sure. If you help me, we can set a trap.
What do you have in mind?
The building behind me is our best hope. I'll dismiss the guards, draw him out, extinguish all the lights, and we'll have our best chance.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Come, follow me! All of you, gather around!
You said that the Ronin is active at night. You must be inside the building when it starts. So let's set up the ambush. We've not done an ambush before, I don't think, have we?
Wait for nightfall. Extinguish every light. That is our best chance.
Okay. What's that say? To Kyonyo. Some Ronin passed by yesterday. They were asking around town about you. One of them looked at me like he knew me. I'm worried that someone might have told them something. Okay.
Wait for nightfall. Extinguish every light. That is our best chance.
Downside to this is I don't think we can speed up time. So I don't know if we just have to sit around and wait for nightfall. I'm not too sure. That's outside. Well, there's no lights in here. That's only something gold over here. What's this? There we go. Well, I literally just got to wait till night time now. Potentially I do. I think that's all we can do, I think. We're inside the building. I can't see any lights anywhere. Can read the letter.
Wait for
Is
nightfall.
he just saying the same thing?
Extinguish every light. That is our best chance.
I wonder if I can go and do other things while I'm waiting. Because just standing around waiting for nightfall is going to be really annoying. There's no way of fast forwarding time, is there? It's the middle of the day. It's not getting night time anytime soon, is it? We can't go too far for obvious reasons. To be fair, there's not much other than going to see what that is there. There's not really much else here. At night, extinguish the lights in the building pointed out by the head monk, then the shinobi. Okay. We'll take. I think we take a run over there. Give that question mark showing up exactly what it is, and then we'll come back. It's the middle of the day. It's going to be a while before it's night time, so we may as well try and do something else in the meantime. I don't want to stand around doing nothing. We can avoid it. I know there's been complaints from people saying because there's no way of changing time of day, and they want that in the game. I can kind of understand it when you've got a mission that is needed to be at a certain time of day. Other than that, it doesn't really bother me. It's not something that really affects me. But I can see why people are annoyed when you can't just change it like that. Koya-san, we got a codex entry for the town we're actually in. So have a look at this. It's a half an hour in real time. Is it really that long? Wow. That's annoying. Okay. Depending, obviously, what time of day it is as well, Tasco. Right, Koya-san. Kukai established Kongabuji Temple in Koya-san as a center for aesthetic practice when he founded the Shingon school in the early 9th century. Although the position as head of the Shingon was taken by Toji and Ninigi in the capital, Koya-san was the main temple location in Ki province during the Middle Ages. Most of the main priests at Kongabuji Temple were the children of Ki samurai, meaning that establishing good relationships with Koya-san could be useful among the lords to maintain their territories and expand their authority. Based on their belief that Miraku would appear on Mount Koya 5.6 billion years after the death of Buddha to save the world, many customs emerged as a way to receive Miraku's salvation, including burying sutras, one's own hair, or the remains of close relatives. These customs spread among the aristocrats of the imperial court from the 11th century, and by the Middle Ages the belief in Koya-san had become so widespread among the warriors of the shogunate that many pavilions and pagodas were built with their help. In the 16th century, several prominent warlords, such as the Takeda family of Kai, Usugi of Ekyogo, Hojo and Satake of Kanto, and Mori of the West had established burial sites at Koya-san. Low-ranking priests known as Koyajiri spread the Koya faith among the common people in various regions. However, in 1578, Oda Nobunaga arrested and executed many of these priests, believing that Koya-san was helping Nobunaga's enemies. 2 hours for him. 2 hours for a season. Wow. Okay. I've never really paid much attention to how long things take in that regard, to be fair. You're all good, Anthony. You don't. It's it's all good. Right, let's go and find out what the question mark is. Then we've got plenty of time to wait. It seems. Another temple to clear for another knowledge point, so we'll do this now. 3 lost pages to find, and we're not allowed in.
Certainly.
Okay. 3 lost pages somewhere we're not allowed. There's one there. One over there. We're missing one. We can kill people here. It's not the end of the world if we take a few people out.
Best to go unnoticed.
There's a swing point there. I've been seen. I wasn't trying to get seen. I was trying to see where we've got to go. There may be alarms here, to be fair. Right, lost page up here. One lost page done. We've got two more to find. One is the big building there. I think one's going to be further that way, I think. I think one's over there. They don't know exactly where we are now. Up the ladder, don't go down. Okay, one's over here somewhere. Might be inside the building, annoyingly. Yeah, it's inside the building, isn't it? You can judge it by the sky. Like I say, I think at the minute it's kind of middle of the day. I think it's not long till night time, to be fair. Right, there's a guard in there. So hopefully we can get this done before. There's actually one over there as well.
What is that?
How did that not kill him?
Eluded me.
There we go. Oh, I see you. These guys are quick, aren't they? I do like the footsteps in the snow, that's always quite cool. Right, it's over there. I don't know if it's an alarm or anything, we're just causing a bit of mischief while we're here. Second one done. Probably should have just come into this a bit quieter, but while we're here, cause a bit of mischief. I pressed the wrong button, my mistake. That's what I was trying to do. These guys are quite quick. We don't have any armour on though, which obviously makes life a bit easier. Okay, last one we need to grab is in here. I was trying to assassinate 3 but couldn't. Come on. Some of these guys are tricky, to be fair. They're quite... The Naganagas are pain in the butt to kind of dodge and block a lot of the time. I'm going to swap the Tanto. Give me Katana. Yeah, Naganaga is one of the worst weapons I find to try and defend against. Swords aren't too bad. Well, they pack a punch. I have no health left. Right, it's one of these fast guys, isn't it? Right, it's down. I hate them guys. They're a pain in the butt to try and defeat. Right, where is this? Oh, really? Ah. The last page we need is in here somewhere. It's in this one. think. Give me rations. I'm amazed not to die there. Where's the lost page? It's upstairs. It's not on this bottom floor. I don't really want to fight you. It's not on the bottom floor, it's on a middle floor. By the looks of things. I'm one hit away from being killed. What I'm going to do is run away. Still not night time either. Let's run away and survive for another day. For a minute. I don't know how far they'll chase us. It should go away in a second. That didn't really go the way I wanted it to. Stealth, sometimes when stealth works it's brilliant, but yeah, I messed it up massively. I wasn't really caring who saw me and I should have been more aware. Right, it has come up. We just need one lost page as well. Kunai, I've got one kunai left. Well, at least the health has fully gone back to normal. Right, let's see if we can do this a bit better this time and just get that last page we need. Okay, can't kill the guy, the builder. Obviously the builders aren't people we can hurt. There are a lot of them we can't actually hurt, they're all builders. Okay, if I assassinate, we got away with that. Okay, if we go, don't go down the ladder. I don't want him to go down the ladder. Sorry, her go down the ladder. Right. So it's second floor. Right, who we got here? There's one there, one there. So ignore that route way in. One over there. These guys have got very little health left from that last fight. Right, how many are down here? This is what caused us a problem before, was down here. Let's see who we've got. No one up there this time. A few over there. Don't think there's anyone in the house. So if there's no one in the house, we should be able to just walk in and do what we need to do. There's that chest outside there, isn't it? Okay. So we're looking for an upstairs, aren't we? It's there. By the looks of things. How do we get there? There it is. And we can refill rations as well in here. Temple complete, rations refilled as well. Job done. We can get out of here now. We got it done in the end. It wasn't the cleanest way of doing it, to be fair, but we got it done. We are getting close to the night time. The sun is starting to go down a little bit, it seems. And that's at least another knowledge point gained. I think we are getting a bit close to night time. So let's head back to the other place. Ready for night time. Ready for this fight we're about to have. At least we've cleared the temple. It's another job done, isn't it? Another question mark off the map. I'm going to have no kunai though for the fight, but it should be alright. With close combat, kunai aren't really that good anyway. They're only good when you're at stealth generally. Okay, we're here. I think it's nearly night time. It does seem like the sun is going down, to be fair. It's getting darker. I don't know if that's because there's a storm coming or it is actually getting night time. There's a couple of things to grab over there from the monks' quarters. I know we're not allowed, but while we're killing some time, at least have a look. There's loads of them in there. I've got no kunai, so I'm not going to be able to kill anyone from that respect. Otherwise, I would probably make my way inside, but I think we're going to get caught.
I need to keep out of sight.
Yeah, if I assassinate him, he's going to react. Oh, we can toggle swing. If I had kunai, this would be a lot easier, to be fair. How many is in this house? There's one there. We know the one that walks back and forth. Where's the walkie one? Right, closed door. Okay, there's a chest here. We're still trying to kill time, that's the thing. Refill rations. Rations are full. The guy's just coming the other way. Just heard him. And I'm not meaning to kill all the monks, but they're stopping us from getting stuff. We might as well kill them all. Right, is it night time yet? How is it still not night time? I know the storm's probably not helping in terms of being able to tell time of day. There's stuff in here. I better need the key though, don't we? Yeah, it's locked. The key's where over the other side of the monks are. Okay, we're still waiting for time of day to change. It doesn't actually say on here any time of day, does it? It just tells you season, what point the season we're at. Next time there's a cutscene or fast travel, the season will change. So while we're waiting for night time, I'm just going to quickly use our scouts. And the best way of doing this is to look at the missions remaining and get them to find the location. Defend the local pilgrims. Do we know? We don't know where he is, do we? No. So do we know where that is on the map? No. So attacks happening here in the winter. Oh, so if it's not winter, this mission won't happen. Eastern Kumano. That's interesting. I didn't think about that this season. Actually, mattering. Actually making a difference in terms of what goes on when. But if this only happens in the winter, then if it's no longer winter, this isn't going to happen, is it? That's I can buy a house in Koyazan. Let's quickly do that. There we go. Got a house now. I don't know what this place is called. Let's give that. It's not there anyway. Eastern Kimono Sanzan. Here we go. Eastern. They stalk Taisha entrances. I don't know what an entrance is, but let's try around here. No. Is this all Eastern? This is all Eastern as well. There we go. So that mission is over there. But if we fast travel, that season will change. So we definitely don't want to do that at the minute because we'll change the season of winter. We've got one left. We got any locations of here? Oh, we know where that guy is anyway, because he's in the castle. That's saying confused one saying it's a Greek myth where someone threw a stone. Oh really? Is that where he comes from? It's Greek mythology. Ah, interesting. I wonder if the lights come on automatically when it gets dark, so we'll know it's night time by the lights just coming on.
Wait for nightfall. Extinguish every light.
I'm bored of waiting for nightfall, come on. I'm assuming the lights will come on and then we have to extinguish them, that one being that one there. That's really the only light I'm seeing, to be fair. Oh no, there's this one here, I suppose. It's the wait until nightfall that's annoying me. I don't know how long's left till nightfall. The thing is, there's nowhere else we can go, really, is there? While we're waiting, because we've got to get back, obviously. Is there anywhere nearby we haven't explored? There's this whole area here, but I can't guarantee we'll get back in time for night time. That's the only problem. Because there's a big winding path, I think, that's going to take us there. There's a little bit of an area here that's undiscovered, but I don't think there's been much there, to be fair. Because the viewpoint over here would have shown up if there was something there. Question mark wise, I would have said. I think we take the risk. Let's go and see what this other viewpoint is. I don't want to stand around doing nothing while we wait, so let's go and see if we can at least find this other area. And we'll just hopefully get back in time. I think that's our only real option. Pathway will be a bit quicker. I now understand with this mission, but only and this mission alone, I fully now understand why people wanted the ability to change time of day. And we've had it in other Assassin's Creed games. You can meditate and things like that to change time of day. So I do understand it now. Whereas before, when I was hearing people complain, I'm like, oh, that's not a big deal. This mission makes it a big deal, to be fair. Oh, we've got a statue here. That's one we haven't done. I'll go towards the 50-something we need to do. I think it's 50-something. Okay. If we go to the right-hand side, hopefully it'll take us up into this viewpoint. And then once it's dark, we'll turn around and head back. Although, actually, if I fast travel at night, will that change things? Because I can fast travel now. I don't know if that will change time of day. It will change the season. I don't know if fast travel will change time of day though. Because it must add on some time when you fast travel, you would have thought. But will fast traveling change from day to night? I'm not sure if it will or not. We'll grab this viewpoint and then we might try it if it's not night time by then. We don't need to get involved because we'll end up fighting all of them. Although we may have to get involved now. They chased after us. There we go. It's definitely full on daytime still. I thought it was getting dark, but I think that was more the storm making it look like it was getting nighttime and it wasn't. Right, what have we found here? This is a viewpoint coming up now. Top of the rock from a viewpoint. Why is this not... Oh, there's bandits here. 2 bandits by the looks of things. Anyone else? Or is it just the 2? Just the 2 by the looks of things. Okay.
They'll
See if we
raise
can
the alarm if they see me.
We'll see if we can get a double assassination on both. I think we've dealt with them absolutely fine, to be fair. Right, let's head up and get the viewpoint. And then, yeah, I think we'll fast travel back and just see if that changes it to night time. Be interesting to see if it does. They've killed someone here, haven't they? Oh, there's a chest in there. There we go. That is an interesting chest. What is that? No Master Trick mask. That's a very good chest by the looks of things. I know I said I don't want to change the hood. Does give us more health, more adrenaline gain as well. But I like the Master Assassin, so we'll stick to what we've got. We also gained new outfit, the Shrouded Shinobi robes. We gained new weapons. We gained a new katana. Wow, Bloodshade is already gone. It didn't last very long, did it? The Silent Katana of Discipline. Posture DPS is massively upgraded as well. Changed weapon already. It didn't last long. Right, Tanto. We gained a new one here. Weapon DPS. Yeah, lateral Tanto of Wounding. We'll swap to that. We do need to probably store some weapons shortly. And Kushigama, we got another one there. The Snaring Kushigama of Decay. Yeah, the sun's still high up. I don't think it's anywhere near changing yet. But that's why I wondered if fast travelling would change it. Right, let's go and get the viewpoint first anyway. I will say the winter look does look incredible. We now know there is a mission that is linked only to winter, because the minute we fast travel it's going to be spring. I need to make a note and I'll do it now. Next time it's winter, there's a mission we need to go and do. Right, we'll do some observation first, see if there's anything new around. I doubt there will be at this stage. You never know if there's a question mark somewhere we've missed. Okay, I don't think there is. Yeah, we could ride back. I want to fast travel. I want to see if fast traveling does anything in terms of changing day to night. We've never really thought about it before. It is definitely, if we look at the sky now, where's the sun? I can't actually see where the sun's over there somewhere, behind there. I would like to think fast traveling will make it nighttime because of time of day. Let's find out. Hopefully it doesn't turn into morning or something. I think the season will change, like I say. There we go, springtime. Might be nighttime. Day or night? Oh, it's going to be daytime still, isn't it? Yeah, it's daytime still outside. So that didn't change it to nighttime like I thought it might. Or more hoped it might, to be fair. Get rid of that. I was hoping it'd change it. I'll do. So the sun is still, where is the sun? Can't actually see where it is at this point. Over there somewhere, I think. Yeah, I can't actually see where the sun is, to be fair. But so fast traveling didn't seem to change it, which is a disappointment. I don't want to just be waiting around for time of day, to be fair. Although if it doesn't change it, it does mean if it's night time we can come back. So that's not a bad thing. If it is night time, we can always come back. You think about another 10 minutes. Okay, so let's go elsewhere and do some other missions because we can just fast travel back when we're ready to. I think is our best bet. So, what do we got over here? Cosmetic merchant. They may have the last tea set we need, to be fair. There's no fast travel point there, though. I know this one's here. There's a mission here. No fast travel point, though. Unless we go there. Question mark there. Okay. Looks like noon. Okay. We've got a group of missions down here. What's this? Locate the statue. Valuable object. Port trader. So there's a town here. Investigate the air for the winter raiders. Give end. Okay. We've got no nearest point of call, have we? So we definitely need to do some down this far corner around here. We need to get to here to get all that figured out. Our nearest point, I think, is here. Maybe I had to grab a boat, though, to be fair. So we'll see if we can grab a boat, get round to that bit where there's 4 different missions on the go there. A couple of them are finding different people, but there's one to do with the Winter Raiders as well. So we'll have a look at that. As soon as it's night time, we'll head straight back to do the mission that we're waiting on. Yeah, fast travel to hideout doesn't... Oh, hideout might change it, admittedly. But it's alright, we've got other things we can do while we're waiting. It's not the end of the world. Right, a boat would be very handy. Can we find one? Yes, we can. We can't use... Not all boats we can use, though. That's the only thing. That one's not usable. I don't think any of these are usable, are they? Ah, that one is, though. Can I nick your boat? I don't think I can, to be fair. The fishing boats don't think you can take. This boat here, though, that's trying to get away from us, that is one we can take. We're going to borrow your boat. They may stay on or they may jump overboard, I don't know. No bite. I think the guy's staying on. Right, so we're going to try and quickly get round the edge of this and get to here. So we'll put a marker down. I don't want it on the... There we go. There probably will be a house to buy there as well. Yeah, no worries, Anthony. Thanks for being here. Much appreciated. Have a good sleep, and I'm sure we'll speak to you soon, Anthony. Thank you, Anthony. Yeah, the minute it gets dark, we can get back. I'm hoping to get a fast travel point here as well. Just easily get back again. Key was one of the last places we went to in the base game, in the main storyway. Jinjiro had a mission there. But before that, there was never really a reason to go to Key for ages. Same as Tamba. Tamba was quite a late game kind of area as well, to be fair. That just means we've done a lot less in them areas. Oh, don't break the boat. The guy's still there. Even after crashing, he's still there. Chilling out. Even with my driving, he's still there. You'd think he'd jump off by now, to be fair. This is not the town I marked up here, or is this something else? Oh, Marcus, I know this is still going past the first town. Wow. I thought it was closer than we were then. I thought that was the town. It's not. Further around. It's quite a far distance, to be fair. So you reckon each day and night cycle's half an hour, then, Tasco? So that means once it's night time, we have half an hour anyway. I didn't realise it was that long per cycle, to be fair. I wonder if they will add in the time change. Day and night change that people are asking for. They added in the follow the road for the horse, which to me is never a big deal. I don't use horses very often, but I know a lot of people were requesting that. Season's 2 hours. Oh wow. Never realised. I never really paid much attention to how long they lasted, to be fair. I just try and make sure I've used all the scouts before it changes, really. Oh, it's a bit choppy. He is still there enjoying the ride. Very choppy. Storm's coming in as well. We're nearly there. Hoping there's a house to buy once we get there, to be fair. So we can get back easily again. Or a viewpoint would be handy. There's a big old ship over there. You're the same as you. You're the night mission. I think that is the only night mission I've had so far, though, to be fair. I don't think I've had any other night missions. Right, we're here. He stayed the whole time. Gobo is the name of the place we found. Gobo. Right, it's quite a bit to do here. We've got a mission over here, the Winter Raiders mission. There's locate the port trader. That mission we'll go and have a look at first and foremost. Port trader will get as well. He should be along here somewhere. Should be fairly simple to find. Storm coming in, but we can ignore that. Port trader. I think the Winter Raider thing is just telling us basically more information about him. Right, port traders here. I know that's a food one. So we have got we've now got a fast travel point as well. Then we've now got a house here. We can now buy. Port trader, we must have ran past him. The food one is part of a side quest where we need to pick up dishes from all over the world. That's another one we can do. Oh, the other? Wow, okay. I'm assuming Winter Raiders. K Awabi is what we've just been given.
I wonder what it tastes like.
I don't think he sells anything else, does he? No. We will have a codex entry for Awabi as well. Food from Japan. Where's Awabi? I don't actually know what Awabi is. K Awabi. As the flesh of the abalone meets the tongue, its rubbery texture gives way to a rich and flavourful taste. Salt and seaweed, the essence of the tidal regions from which they are harvested by the pearl divers of the coast. I wouldn't say it looks very nice to eat, to be fair, but the picture may not do it justice. Just because it doesn't look nice doesn't mean it isn't. Well, it's not night time yet, there is a storm going on. So the reason it's got a little bit darker. We're still looking, I think one more tea set is needed. That's the one we need to look for. So it's worth speaking to all the traders just in case. But he just has materials.
I will come back another time.
Tell your friends.
Well, sure, about mid-game we never had an issue with money, and then for the last little while we've had an issue having enough money to do stuff, especially when it comes to upgrades.
Need the help of a warrior. Or, if you want to fight for us, teach me to fight. Warrior! You're the toughest I've seen today by quite a measure. But don't walk away. We need your help.
I'm not walking away, I was waiting for you to finish talking.
You listen to me?
You've been yelling so loud, how could I not?
Oh, yes. Come with me. I will explain.
So what's troubling you?
A group of...
So this is Winter Raiders mission. It's a Yasuke quest, in fact. So this is Rin, who just met as a young girl in search of a samurai to help her become stronger. So it is a Yasuke quest. I'm assuming we'll have to change at some point. Things are uneasy in Goro village as an imminent attack slowly creeps towards its borders.
Target to a village and the nearby areas.
As soon as we get a chance, we'll have to change them.
Anyone in their way. I'm taking you to our elder.
Are they bandits?
If only. They are much stronger. They were once trained soldiers.
I'll be the judge of that.
I was hoping you'd
So the Winter Raiders were once trained soldiers then. I know we've dealt with one of them and that's it so far, I think. She was hoping for a samurai, but we are mighty, she can tell.
This girl thinks a samurai can solve her problems.
There we go.
Yasuke should talk to her.
We'll wait until it stops and then I'll see if we can change. I think we have to change back to Noe though if we want to go and do the other mission. Or at least we should, just so it varies it up. Okay, can I change character then? Yeah. Obviously, if she wants Yasuke, we'll be Yasuke. But yeah, winter only ones. I'm guessing Winter Raiders is what is the winter only missions, we might guess.
Speak with the elder. I do hope you'll decide to help us.
Don't want to mention the fact we've just changed who we are? No? Okay. Right, let's speak to the elder. Oh, they're both there anyway.
Did Rin catch a warrior?
We didn't need to change the character.
Naoe. This is Yasuke.
The woman outside spoke of bloodthirsty raiders?
What Rin told you is true. Every winter, a group of highly trained raiders ransack the region. Gobo, especially.
Strange. Why in winter? And why Gobo?
I do not pretend to understand
Oh,
the
it's
minds
the...
of
okay.
dangerous criminals.
Well, hopefully then we can have both of them already on the list,
Those
so we
I
can do them
must
both as
protect.
soon as winter hits.
Our
Would be
attempts
ideal.
to defend ourselves, to safeguard our supplies, has cost us dearly.
And these raiders were soldiers.
That is my suspicion, and I believe they're recruiting others. Here, this is as much as we have discovered.
I know of them. This confirms my suspicion that they work as a group. There are less of them now. After
As I say, we've taken one or
Should
two
you
out, I
finish
think.
what you have started? I cannot tell you how
No,
much
no worries, don't
safer
worry.
life will be for us all.
So we've taken a couple of these Winter Raiders out because we'd heard rumours about them previously. Now we've got the
Excuse
official
me,
mission
Samurai.
by the looks of it.
Can you spare me one more moment? The elder is a private man. Anything discussed must remain between you and him only.
What else troubles you?
One of the reasons I wanted to help the elder find the warrior is because of my grandfather.
What's going on with your grandfather?
He was a spiritual man
He was.
in his old age.
Go on.
He led a secluded life in a small hut in the mountains, collecting herbs, visiting the shrines. He was coming to visit me here in Gobo. I met him halfway and we encountered the raiders.
Oh.
I loved him and I ran away. It's my fault they killed him.
So the Winter Raiders killed her grandfather and she ran away.
You survived. If you had stayed, you would not have. You had no choice.
There's a level of guilt there, isn't
Terrible
there?
deeds are committed by those in a world at war. This is what my league is trying to end.
There's always a choice. I chose cowardice.
No, you chose to survive. Sometimes
Not
you
anymore.
have to survive.
You want me to teach you how to fight?
Yes. To protect myself and those I come to care for. Even if Gobo had warriors, I'm leaving. To tend to my grandfather's hut in the Kumano-Sandan Mountains. You'll find a small clearing west of the Kumano-Nachi Taisha shrine. I hope to see you there.
So we need to go and visit her grandfather's place to teach her to fight, essentially.
Go, teach her. I think it would do you both some good.
No, he's pushing for him to go and do so. Right, we'll stick to Yasuke. It's still daytime. We'll have to have a look and see how the Winter Raiders missions changed. Arrow Strike is the new quest. Winter Raiders upgraded. Updated, sorry, not upgraded. I think that's everything. So, what do we got? Yasuke quest, Arrow Strike, which is about meeting Rin. It's in an area we've been close to, but never really gone to. What else has changed? Winter Raiders over here. So we now have some more locations. We've got this one here we didn't know about previously. Assassinate the Raider. She operates in Key in winter. She's an essential Nakahechi route. So again, winter only mission. We've got the Raider. He operates in winter too. Could it be because they're called the Winter Raiders? They only operate in winter by any chance? Apart from the leader isn't. The leader we can deal with. Okay. Let's find locations for all of these. Well, we've got the scouts. So, she's in the central Nakahachi route. This is here. Central is around here, I would say. Maybe not. Okay, she's not there. Okay. Not where I thought she would be, actually. Maybe because it's not winter, I don't know. Not showing up, is it? I thought that might show up where she is, to be fair, but it doesn't seem to. Well, something else has changed here. What else has changed? Oh, up here. So the Gobo Elder, the well-respected man, has contributed to the stability, protection, prosperity for Gobo. However, his legacy is under threat of coming undone. Assassinate Winter Raiders. And Rin, we need to go and meet up with Rin and teach her how to fight. We still got the bounty hunters to take care of as well, actually, for them. Okay. Obviously, we're waiting for night time. Let's quickly go and track this gear vendor, just so it's off the map. There's also something there to look at. The gear vendor should be nearby. I can leave. He'll be in here. We don't generally buy gear off anyone, but just so it's off the map then.
Surely I have something to strike your interest.
I think you've done more contracts, oh really? Some of them we found naturally just by going different places. We found them that way. So we've cleared them as we've come across them, to be fair. Okay, we don't ever buy anything from him, but at least it's off the map.
It has been a pleasure.
There is a question mark here as well that's worth having a look at. It's still daytime, so go and see what this question mark is. I'm guessing it's a temple. If it's prey at the different sites, that's what we want. So there we go. If it's lost pages, we might as well change to no way. We're not allowed in anyway. Does it tell us what we need to do there? Lost pages. Okay, we may as well be no way for that then. Because no way, it's a lot easier to find lost pages. No way. Yeah, yeah. So engravings are only found via traders as well. I noticed that, but I'm not going to buy any that on legendary at the end of the day. I'm not seeing them do anything legendary. We're going to swap to No 8 because she can get inside here a little bit easier, and she'll be able to get to the lost pages a bit easier as well. We're here, we may as well clear this while we're here. So we'll try and get this done now, and then we'll have a look at maybe going to see Rin. But yeah, I think we can change the season ourselves, but it's not easy. You have to wait till a certain time to do so.
I can't let them see me.
Right, how many kunai were maxed out? Cool. We're just here for the lost pages for the knowledge point. I'm not fussed about anything else. If we have to take people out, we'll do so. But just want the lost pages, ideally. I'm not getting across them there here though, am I? Where's the other lost page? Lots of enemies around, isn't there? I lost pages over there. So we've got one on top of this building and one over to the left hand side. We may have to kill a few people to get this, I think. Oh, I could have jumped down into the hay there, I didn't see the hay. Right, lost pages here. One done, one to go. The other one is over to the left hand side, annoyingly. That's not a swing point, is it, that tree? I'm gonna get seen. Oh, there's loads of them here. I was hoping not to get seen, but there's quite a few here altogether. Might be a case of run, get the point, get the lost page and get going again, maybe. They're all down. Maybe not. Maybe we won't get seen. I say that as someone's just actually spotting us. I don't think I've got any kunai left, have I? I've got 3 kunai left, that's alright. Job done. Right, lost pages here. There we go, that's a temple complete. I'm guessing you're going to need a key for in here, would be my guess. Yeah. Did we see where the key was? If it's easy to get to, we can grab it now. If not, I'm not too worried about the stuff we haven't managed to grab. Key is over there. I'm not overly worried about the stuff, to be fair. We don't... For upgrading, yes, it's useful, but I'm not overly worried about trying to find a key. Alright, it is starting to get night time. I think that is the night time coming in now. Yes, we can get back from night time. Yeah, the only things we generally buy is anything legendary. Everything else we leave. I know that some weapons are better as epic and stuff. Epic weapons can be better than legendary, but the only thing to upgrade is legendary. Just the rule I've kind of set myself. It is getting night time. The mission we were trying to do previously meant we had to wait for night time. So let's grab the mission again and fast travel back over to Koyasan Kakariga. And hopefully we're there to do this ambush. That's the hope anyway. We've got an hour left of the stream. We've got a few things done already. Mainly the students. Okay, supplies all done. It's definitely getting night time, isn't it? It's not quite night time yet, though. Is there anywhere else nearby to go to? There isn't really, is there? I was going to say we could go there to do that question mark there. So fast traveling doesn't change time. So if that's the case, then it doesn't matter where we go. I don't think we're quite night time. It's not far away though, I would say. The winter missions I'm not worried about. Season wise, they will change as it does. We're not going to worry too much about rushing the change. Just want this nighttime mission done. Oh, that's the people we went and saw before, wasn't it? Maybe you are still a little way away before night time, to be fair. It's kind of nearly there, but not quite. I don't want to... It's a lack of wanting to sit around. Oh no, there's actually 4 different things here. I think it's night time, because now I think they're lights that we can turn off.
I
Or that
should
one.
stay hidden here.
This one. Now there's little points showing. I think they're the lights we need to turn off. So I think it's dark enough for this mission to start. Yeah, so we extinguish that light there. That's 1. That light there. Number 2. Has that restocked? The chest has restocked. This one over here. And there's 1 more light over here. It says, assassinate Toro. He has been lured into the Koyasan's monks district. Okay. Does that mean he's next door, or is he here? Okay, he's behind us. There he is. And there we go.
That's the last of them.
And after
I'll
all
go and
that,
tell Kyonyo his immediate threats are dealt with.
to be fair, that was quite a nice assassination in the end. A new bow for Yasuke as well, the call of the Koya-san. So Yasuke gets a new bow. I think that was quite a nice assassination in the end. We leveled up to 56 as well. So we'll mastery point, so let me catch up for a second. We'll give it a save as well. We need to go and see the guy who gave us the missions in the first place. So he will be over there. It's actually quite a long way away, isn't he? He did say he was going to his camp, to be fair, when we first met him, so that's why he's all the way over there. But that is that mission complete, at least. This one will be updated over here. Toro, the mysterious target, disrupted Kyonyo's information network, but his work in the shadows was brought to light. There is still 1 person to deal with, the bounty hunter leader. We need to speak to Kyonyo first. I think we carry on this quest for the minute. The Winter Raiders, we've got to wait till winter anyway. Let's throw in a quick save. And we'll carry on this quest line, I think. Animus-wise, who are we currently on? No way, that's fine. So that means for this then, we need to travel over here. Well, we have got a castle to take down as well. If we travel to this viewpoint here, and then we can drop down and speak to Kyonyo down there, I think. I'm not too bad. To be fair, my house generally stays quite cool, especially during the morning, early afternoon. I'm quite lucky in that respect. The way the sun comes over, the living room area stays really cool. Night time for me is worse, to be fair. But other than that, I'm not too bad with it, to be honest. How are you dealing with it? Okay, so we're not too far away from where we need to be. There's no real path down unless we go all the way to the side. So we're going to try and just drop ourselves down to the pathway down to around there, and then we can follow the path. Hopefully we can do this without causing too much of an issue. The biggest issue is if the drop is too large and you figure to press circle and you die, but we should be alright. Sliding down between the trees. I need some more nighttime missions now. No, it's not actually nighttime. But yeah, interesting that we have just never noticed that before, that wait and how long it takes. That's quite cool to know, to be fair. Yeah, and now finally understand the people that complained about not being able to do it manually. Because you, in some games, some Assassin's Creed, you could meditate. Yeah, no worries, Casco. You could meditate and change time that way, or rest at a campfire kind of thing. I think we've kind of gone to the side here a little bit. Let's have a look. Oh no, we're nearly there. Pathway's here. We're not far away. So we get stuck in the trees. There we go. So the pathway's here. Don't we want to follow it the other way ideally? Until we get to like the bridge area, and then from there I think we can cut across. So Kyonyo's here.
Kyonyo and his soldiers.
He's down below us here. I don't really know the easiest way to get to him. You can see the waterfalls there. Maybe it's across the other side, to be fair. That's a big drop down, isn't it? I might be able to get across by the waterfall, actually. To be fair, I knew what you meant. Thanks for explaining it. Okay, waterfall's here. And then Kyonyo is down there somewhere. I wasn't sure if we could actually jump into the water there, but no. Right, where is he? Oh, he's up there. Why did I jump down if he's up there? Oh, we can do a quick pray while we're here, though. That'll give us a boost. It's not until between 2 PM nighttime sunshine to see him. That's not too bad then. Yeah, nighttime's the worst. Hate heat at night. Maximum health is temporarily increased. Just checking if there's anything to do here. Obviously, we've got to speak to Kyonyo. Is there anything else to pick up? I don't think there is. It's just up there. I don't know if I can climb from where I am, though. Can we climb up? No! If we weren't able to roll, then we would have been dead. Come on. Right, he's just... I think we're kind of nearly at the level he's at. Just be careful not to fall down now. Oh yeah, we're here. We're all good. This is the camp by the looks of things. Let's have a look at the little note that's to the right. An important notice, the situation in eastern Kimono Sanzan remains critical. Spies confirm that the winter raider known as Hayat has intensified attacks on pilgrims in winter. His ambushes operate in highly mobile units. They target Taisha entrances. So that's kind of a bit more information towards one of the winter raiders. Right, let's speak to Kyonyo.
All that remains is the bounty hunter leader. What's wrong?
He has kidnapped my father.
To draw you out.
They think I
Thanks for
will
liking
run
the
to
much appreciated.
after what he has put us through.
You have a chance to take your father back. Before all is lost. I know what that loss feels like. You cannot turn away from that
So
chance.
the bounty hunter leader's taken his father.
I would give anything for it myself.
Akagi Fort. That's where they're holding him. Our enemy is called Shigumo.
Then wait for me there. And you will have your
I think
chance.
we're going to go and do a joint mission by the looks of
Come.
things.
I have already waited as long as I dare.
Any word on your father?
He's alive. They're keeping him in full view. For now.
If they see you, they will kill him.
They forced my hand. I cannot stand by and do nothing. Fight for something greater than yourself. The great Amida will forgive you. That's what he always said, my father.
He's right. You need to fight for what you believe in.
I know. I can't retreat now.
Can't follow him, but yet he's chatting away to us, so it makes sense to keep going with him. The mission would have updated over here, so let's just check. But the fort is the one we still need to finish off anyway. So the leader, we know he trains alone during the day. Annoyingly, it's nighttime. We'll follow Kyonyo to where we're going. Ideally, we can clear the fort at the same time. That would be a bonus, but I'm not sure we can do both. We're here.
It is time.
Then what are we waiting for?
Let's go together or let's go alone. Oh, okay. Alone would be easier because we can be stealthy at night. I'm going alone. I know he wants his father back, but the minute they see him, they kill his father.
Exactly. The second he lays eyes on you, Kenyo's life is forfeit. It's safest for him if I go alone.
He's not happy about it, but I think he'll agree.
Right. Stay close. If I'm discovered, I'll need you.
Okay, so they'll come in and help if we need them. Good to know. I'm hoping we can do the day show at the same time as my plan. Rations. Tools. Nothing. Okay, cool. Yeah, my plan is if we can take down the day show at the same time, that does everything all at once. Mission plus fort. There's only 2 day show to take care of, to be fair. We haven't actually got the mission on, strangely. It's not there. That's the one we're tracking. We know he's here. I will just... Oh, we can't scout him, to be fair. Annoyingly, it's night time as well. So the bit where he trains alone during the day doesn't really help us. We are going to try and be as quiet for as long as we can.
It'll be less trouble if I stay out of sight.
I'm trying to stay out of sight. Already nearly seen. That didn't take long, did it? Right, we're looking for 2 day show. Plus this leader. As well. There's an alarm there. No day show that I can see though. They are having a go at the father, you can hear them saying you might as well be dead and things, but we'll ignore that for the minute. Don't know if the day show is more important to go after or rescuing the father is more important. I don't know whether they've actually got him held, to be fair. Oh, it's there. There we go. It's these two that are making the noise about the father. There he is. Again, I'm going to be careful here. I don't obviously want him to die, so I don't really want to get seen.
You might as well be dead. What use are you now? Too bad I have my orders. Hey.
It's too far away. Okay, that's the father, basically free. I said basically, he's not quite free, but he's basically free. But we didn't kill the leader.
He's nearby. Please, keep quiet. Stay out of sight.
Okay, so we've told his father to stay out of sight. But that wasn't the bandit leader down there. They had their orders. So we still need to find the leader somewhere here. It's not daytime, so the information about him training alone doesn't quite work. Turn around. Go and look out the other window. Thank you. I kind of need to drop down to get a kunai back, really.
That's odd.
Missed the assassination. Oh, I didn't see the second person in here. No alarm. And we got away with it. I think we may have got away with that. I don't think anyone else got involved. Yeah, I think we got away with it. Someone's gone in there and they're seeing the devastation I've just caused. But we got away with it. Okay, that's handy. So the alarm was still free from the alarm, which is what I was concerned about. Alright, where's that guy's there? Alright, it's 2 down over there. Right, who's in here? Still no day show, and still no leader either. I wanted to go in that window. Okay, a few things in here. Okay, so they're training. There is a barrel there we could blow up. Ah, up there. I think there's a day show over there, but there's also a few things up there, so it tells me he's over there. The leader we need to assassinate. Okay, now we know that. We kind of know roughly where we need to try and head towards. If I take that guy down who's asleep, I'm too far away actually to do it. I was going to try and take him down and then do the alarm at the same time. Let's try this way. So at least one day show is further ahead. I could blow this whole thing up by hitting that, to be fair. That would cause a ruckus at least. Right, it's taken down a few. That means hopefully we can get across this rooftop here now. Once they start looking around.
Who did this?
There we go. Okay. So day show there. There's something else over there as well. There's not many guards where that day show is by the looks of things, so that should be quite easy to get to. Okay, what else? There's something else here. Yeah, day show. That wasn't the day show. That is the day show down. We've only got one kunai left though. The day show is down. We've got one more still to find. There's something there though. I don't know what that is. Oh, we've got that guy there. There's one there as well. A couple more further around. Sparring. The lack of kunai really, it's going to potentially be a problem now. I missed him. I've got no kunai left. But we need to get down there really.
Dead. It's still warm. That's worry about it. We're finishing
Okay, there's a big chest there. Is that the Daisho chest by any chance? It could be. So the other remaining Daisho's over there, and then our traitor is in here. What I need though is kunai. I don't have any. Why can't I assassinate him? I should be able to assassinate, surely. Thank you, like, much appreciated. I won't give an assassination there for some reason. I need tools refilling. Otherwise, going to take out the other Daisho is going to be a pain in the butt. So, in here, I think there's either rations or something in there. Oh, what's this under here? Tools. There we go. Tools refilled. That's what we wanted. Okay, now we'll go and get the other Daisho. Now we've got tools refilled, and then traitor after that. I'm not too worried about grabbing the chest. We can grab that any time. Right, Daisho is over there. It's how do I get to him and not be seen, really. There's soldiers over there. Times 2. Jump and hope for the best. Kind of jump and hope for the best. What I wanted to do is make sure no one saw us jump down, which I don't think they did. Okay. Now it's a case of not being seen. Don't go down. Into the bush. Right, we're good. Daisho's ahead of us. Like I say, once he's down, we'll deal with the assassin, the guy we need to kill. Can't reach him from here though. Right, what do we got? 2 in there. How many is that? Is it 4 of them stood there? The 4 stood there together is the pain. Okay, 1 person potentially saw us, that's fine. I'm trying to entice them to move really more than anything else. Right, if we can just get high and get the Daisho down. I'm not overly worried about everyone else. There we go, Daisho down. Kunai are definitely overpowered. I want you to do enough of the upgrades to him anyway. We can swing across here. So we can grab that chest whenever we want now. Not overly worried about it at the minute. In there is the person we need to kill for taking Kyonyo's father. Who we've already freed, to be fair. I've got 2 there, that's going to be annoying. We've got to try and get to there without being seen. Might be able to jump. That's okay. Actually, that actually happened better than I thought. I didn't think I was going to manage that. I don't know if there's a way in right at the top. I didn't see that guy below me. There's no one else to be alerted ideally here. Please be dead. He's dead now. Ah, managed to get him without anyone else being alerted then. Right. Let's see if we can take everyone out in here and make a way down to take this guy out. So far, it's not been too bad, but I am expecting trouble once we get too far into this. Okay, rations refilled. It's this next bit that's the problem, because they're down here, aren't they? There they are. The middle guy is the one we need to kill. I'm not sure what there's a bit of information there. I'm not sure what that is. It's probably something to read. Right, how am I going to take these guys down and get down without being seen is the other problem. Because the minute I drop down, I think I'm going to get seen. No, double assassination. We did it. Oh, I forgot we had Tanto on. As long as no one else gets alerted, I'm alright. If anyone else gets alerted, we could be in a bit of trouble. Big guys here. Both of the big guys that were training outside are now here. To be fair, the big guys are quite slow. I was going to say, get out. I want to get out of the building. Right. Whoa. So there is something to read in there that will give us some more information. The other thing we've got to do is the chest. It won't let us loot while in conflict. No, I don't think so. I suppose the only other thing to do is get out of here. Let's go. Okay, they won't be able to get us from where we are now, I don't think. We want to get across to there, though, and grab that chest if we can. Did you just say we won't kill him? We just did. Legendary chest unlocked as well. That's the fort complete. I think we've got to get back to Kyonyo, though. Because obviously we went to free his father, which we have done. But we haven't spoke to him since we've taken down the leader of the people that took him. So let's get out of here and go and see him, I think. But that is the fort complete because we've done the day show, we've got the chest. I don't know if we needed to read that last bit of information or not, that's the only thing. I think that went better than I expected it to be fair. It does say new quest there, and that is to go and speak to Kyonyo, isn't it? Kyonyo and Kenyo, there we go. We'll get to them and speak to them both. Make sure his father's okay, and that'll be job done there as well. The double assassination made a big difference. It was more the third person we just couldn't attack in time, but we got out of there. I didn't think about so crazy. I've just seen your. I didn't even think about whistling.
I think you have more than earned our attention. I would formally introduce you, but it seems you have been conspiring behind my back for some time.
These men who hunted my son were associates of Wada Koratake. Since Koratake's death, these bounty hunters preyed upon the people of Ki. And when they saw an opportunity for revenge,
So it was
May
Kenyo,
God
the
what
father,
they
who gave
were
us the
owed.
quest in the first place.
My father and I have much to discuss. Should our paths cross again, Naoe, I hope it involves slightly less killing.
Agreed. Or, if we must, fighting for peace. Take care of each other.
Quest completed. Hunters of Kyonyo is complete. We've got 12 mastery points to spend. We'll sort them out in a minute, I think. Make sure everything's caught up. Okay. Objective board first. Where are we looking? Not there, but is it? Down here. Sasuchi Gumo, this was the vengeful lead of a group of bounty hunters after Kyonyo. His quest of vengeance has been stopped by the joint efforts of Kyonyo's family and friends. And then Kyonyo should be up here. I'm trying to think where it would be, actually. We're in Key, but I don't think that mission started off in Key, did it? Maybe. Kenyo, there we go. So Kenyo's mission is done. And then we did pick some new stuff up. Not much, though, actually, from there. New outfit, the No Apprentice costume. Slightly better health and vulnerable damage, but damage with tools is the one thing that makes us really, really good with the kunai. So we'll stick to what we're using, mainly because I like the look of it as well. Master Assassin. 12 points to spend. We were trying to finish off Shinobi. We've unlocked a new skill in Kushigama that was locked off until we'd done the mission we just did. Cyclone Blast. The problem I'm having with the Kushigama, would use it more. It's quite a cool weapon, but you need the Tanto equipped to do a double assassination, and Katana works really well. So the only choice is to swap the Katana with the Kushigama, which makes no sense. The Katana's better. It's one of those weird ones that I keep thinking I need to change up, but there's no real reason to. Okay, extended perception and mastery point there as well. Over there, we've got 3 left. These 2 are locked out. Focus further in the story and complete Gensburu's soldiers. So we're locked out of those till then, but that is Shinobi done until we can do any more. You feel the same? Yeah, I know there's in the new update that's coming at some point this year that she will have a new weapon. I'm guessing a bow or something like that, a light bow or something, I would guess. But that is coming later on this year. Let's do that. Okay. That's her 12 mastery points spent at least. Let's figure out what we've got. We've got about 20 minutes left. There are still lots more things to do. Gensburu soldiers. We know where one is in Arima. In fact, while we're here, we're still in Key, aren't we? So it'd make more sense to do more stuff in Key. Where was the girl we need to go and see? Meet Rin. I think we go and do the Ring quest while we're here. So we'll fast travel as Yasuke to the Mount Takayama. One of them can do bleed and poison. Yeah, it's quite cool when you drag them to the floor because it wraps on their feet and stuff as well. Some of the actual movesets are quite cool. But yeah, you need a Tanto equipped, and she works better with Katana, in my opinion, anyway. But yeah, so let's fast travel to Mount Takayama, head south, and we'll go and meet Rin as Yasuke. I think that is our next port of call. We've got about 20 minutes. Hopefully, it's long enough. Winter Raiders, we've got to wait now until winter comes, and we're only in spring. But we should get to them pretty soon. The one thing I never do as well, or very rarely do, mainly if I do it's an accident, is call in our allies to come and help us fight as well. That's something I never do. Right, we did get some new weapons for Yasuke, so let's have a quick look at his. He got a new katana there. Flowing Peace. I know Crimson Edge looks cool, but Flowing Peace. A little bit more weapon damage. Posture higher. ability goes down. Days build up. Currently we've got bleed. I think I'll stick to what we've got for that one. Or is it better? It's slightly better. We'll change. We'll swap. We have been swapping if it's better anyway. Bow-wise, we've got a new one. The Koi of the Kursan. It's not worth changing why we've got such a high headshot DPS on the bow. So we'll stick to that as is. Armor-wise for Yasuke, this was the armor of the legendary samurai. We got this for doing the bit just now. Heal over time after 10 seconds with minus 50% from rations. So after 10 seconds, Yasuke will automatically heal, but he only heals 50% from rations while you wear it. It's more health for him, so we'll take that as his new armor for the time being. Mastery points, he's got 7 to spend. Long Katana is done. Samurai was our next focus, really. We've still got 1 locked out by story there. What's this? Samurai Stand. Enter a frenzy, turn your attacks into posture attack. That's quite cool. We'd have to put it on instead of the kick though, wouldn't we, I think? Yeah. To be fair, I never really kick, so let's put it on instead of kick. I very rarely kick because I forget about it more times than not, to be fair. Same as we haven't put Battle Cry on. A lot of these abilities, I generally use the same ones, that's about it. The Silence Rifle is really good. The Silence Teppo. And the Double Shot Teppo. You can I think you could put together the Silenced Teppo with a double shot, so you fire twice before reloading. That would be a combination. That would be unbeatable. Supporting characters. Rin is now on here. Peasant Kelfin Key. He's a beacon of hope and determination. One harsh winter, her grandfather perished in a bandit attack, fueling her resolve to protect her village. For her captivating eyes and big dreams, Rin embodies the unyielding spirit of the era. What else have we still got unseen in here? Oh, outfits. We've got a new outfit. The Samurai. The signature Samurai set. This armor is beautifully decorated and highly protective. If Yasuke wasn't already impressive enough to behold, he is awe-inspiring when equipped head to toe in this battle gear. There we go. It's all that caught up. The only thing I need to quickly do is Animus. As currently that's on. No, wait. Okay, we've got about 15 minutes, so let's head and see Rin. I love throwing him off big, high areas and just seeing his reaction. It's always fun seeing his reaction when he finally lands. Be it a hay bale or water. Either or, I don't mind, but it's always funny. Okay, there is a path over to this left-hand side, so that'll be a bit quicker way to go. Right, we're actually nearly there already. Rin is just ahead of us.
This looks like the clearing that Rin spoke of. I know I'm here to teach her to fight, but I cannot deny my excitement to see her.
Yasuke can't deny his excitement to see her. I think Yasuke's got a crush. Obviously, we're playing the canon story, so there's no romance storylines for us. Whereas if you don't play canon, you can romance characters. But Yasuke's got a crush, it seems. So anything here to pick up? No. Okay. Let's go and speak to Rin. I don't need any arrows.
Hello again, Rin.
Yasuke, forgive the mess. My grandfather clearly saw little need to be tidy.
Mess never bothered me.
I can't stand it.
The hay bales are the best. Oh, absolutely.
Organized chaos.
Well, if you're ready to teach, I'm ready to learn. I found my grandfather's bow, and I've prepared targets. Come. Here. Show me how an expert archer sinks and shoots. With your guidance, maybe I too can become a master. Show me what you've got.
Okay, we'll show you what we've got. We go normal arrows.
That was impressive.
All right.
It's not that
Aim a
impressive, to
little
be fair.
behind your target. Shoot through, not at.
Thank you for the demonstration.
Did I prove myself a worthy sensei?
You will do. If your skills as a teacher are half as good as your shooting, I will be a master archer in no time.
I hope to prove worthy of your praise.
Good with a bow, calm under pressure, and graceful with compliments. I think you'll make for a fine teacher.
It is good to
You definitely
review
see
the
this one
basics.
being one of the romance storylines you could do in
Most
game.
targets should back.
Who said it was your shooting I was testing? Nonetheless, I will happily receive your interaction. I was wondering, do you like being a samurai?
No one has asked me that before. Yes, I am proud of who I am. But I hope my skills will not be needed one day.
Peace has a high price. Thank you for your lesson today.
Keep up your practicing. And when the seasons change,
Ah,
I
okay.
will return to check.
So when the seasons
Yes, we have
change, we
shot
need
I
to
have
come
become.
back.
It is a shame you can't stay longer.
Like you said, peace has a high price. Farewell for now, Rin.
So that quest line isn't over. We need to come back once the season changes. Where her storyline is over here. Oh, actually, it's disappeared. I wonder if that will change. It does say come back when the season changes. So I do wonder whether that will change again. I'm not sure. But that is Rin for the minute. We've got to try and remember she's there. I reckon it will show up again once we go near, once we're up to the season changes. I would guess, but I don't know. Okay, there's something to do there and a question mark down there. We've got an undiscovered location and a viewpoint over there. I suppose we head south. We've got to open all this up anyway. There's a statue over there to do. I suppose it makes sense to try and do south from where we are. At some point we need to head there. There's a question mark there to open up. We gain a new trinket as well. Health goes down by 0.4%, but everything else goes up. Plus, arrow knock speed per martial point in bow is plus 1%. Although we do lose health for doing so. Critical chance of critical damage go up. We stick to what we've got. 15% of stats of a ranged weapon. That's fine. Right, where are we heading next is the question. We've got about 10 minutes. Winter Raiders, we know we have to wait for winter, annoyingly. So we can't do anything there. The Betrayers is the other one. Is the other group we still need to do. And Gensborough's soldiers. Where are these? Do you know what? Let's quickly go. We haven't done that many of these Betrayers. And we are Yasuke currently. Let's go and do this one in Setsu. We're already Yasuke. These are Yasuke quests, essentially. The Betrayers of Nobunaga. So let's go and do that. So we're in Setsu. He works in the Tenshu of the castle. Which castle is he in? Not that one. Not that one. Which castle is it? In the Tenshu of Takatsu. This one over here. It's actually a castle we've not done. So we could just walk in there. Let's do a scout. There he is. He's actually by the viewpoint. Oh, okay, that's handy. And there's a food vendor south of there as well. We'll fast travel in as Yasuke, because this is a Yasuke mission. We'll finish off today's stream, try and take out the Daijo, and if there's time we'll grab the food as well. Let's see if we can take this person down at the same time. Well, normally we'd do castles with Noe, as it's a little bit easier to be quiet, stealthy. I think we may go loud for this one. We have got the other Teppo to use, the burst, haven't we? That was a brand new one we gained recently. We'll keep arrows for the minute, just in case. Right, where there's a Daisho there. The guy is chest there. The guy we're after is actually down below us here. I might just go into the house, to be fair.
If death comes for me here, I am ready.
Someone's been killed with his instrument. Right, the only thing to be aware of here is there's normally someone right below us. And we haven't got eagle vision, obviously. There's normally someone straight down here. Okay, the chest rafters in there, that's a given. Oh, there is someone there.
Look here!
Yasuke can't kill someone unless they're looking at him. For those that aren't aware, that is a thing. Yasuke has to be looking. Right, the person we're looking to kill is downstairs somewhere. He's not showing up now, is he? It wasn't him, we still haven't killed the guy we're looking for. Where's the guy that's talking? I can hear someone. Okay, so that none of those were the guy we're after. Come down. They're talking about a battle plan by the sounds of things.
What's that over there?
Why would you serve someone?
There he is.
Deceive and betray them for profit.
That's the betrayer right there. This is a new skill we just put on, to be fair. Unstoppable trophy achieved. Right, there's a quick letter to read. When my men arrive, your task should be complete. Tell the others to hide and raise no alarm. Do this, say nothing, you will live to serve another master. I have eyes and ears and a noji. So that was a letter to Nakayama. So that is one of the betrayers dealt with, at the very least. We've got a new epic bow from that as well. Now, whilst we're here, we know there's a Daishu just outside. We may get an alarm set off if you're not careful, but let's just go for it. Let's go and see if we can take down everyone. As I say, we set an alarm off. Arrows, silenced arrows, because they can do headshots. He is just over there. Can't really sneak down towards him. Well, I might be able to in a second. Won't kill him with a headshot. Okay, Daisho down.
Am I being toyed with?
He's down. So far, no alarm. Okay, we've still got 2 more Daishos to find. One is there by the looks of things. And one's further along as well. They don't react quick enough, that's the thing. There's a painting here to pick up as well. think it's this katana that's just making mincemeat out of everyone, to be fair. Well, we've got to get in there to get that. You're sounding the alarm, are you? What if I can stop you? There's no alarm to sound now. Adventurer trophy achieved. I'm not sure what that is. We'll have a look in a second. Okay, we've still got to find the other day show. That's the picture collected. New Noganata there. Right, where is the day show?
Someone!
Not there. Right, one day show is there. I thought we had eyes on the second as well, but I don't know where he is. No bell for you, buddy. Exactly. Surely you can hop up there, Yasuke. Come on. I didn't even want to go there. I just want to hop over. There we go. There's a day show here. Day show down. Right, who's spotted us? Because they could be going to get the alarm down, which is not what I want. We're still missing one more day show. If we can avoid the alarm, brilliant. If it goes off, it goes off. Katana definitely is making short work of them. I think it is the katana that's doing it, to be fair.
Fate tests me.
Look at that. Just destroyed. Right, arrows are full again. Right, where is this last day show? That's the question. Missed him. He moved at the last minute there. Not anymore, he's not. These are normal arrows as well, not silent arrows this time doing it. I swear there was someone else over there. Right, can we see a white spot anywhere for day show? I see gold. I don't want gold, I want white. Someone running around in there. White spot is what we're looking for. Not seeing one. He's here somewhere though, isn't he?
What's this?
There's another alarm to our right hand side. Where? There he is. There's the day show. Someone's going to ring the alarm. Although, there's no alarm to ring. Day show down. Okay, legendary chest can now be obtained. We'll smuggle the resources out over here. So we'll grab the legendary chest to finish us off. We'll have a look at gear and what's next, ready for tomorrow morning when we're next live. There is loads of loot to pick up, to be fair. I'll smuggle a few out. Obviously, the only things we do need upgrading now in our hideout is weapons and gear. We don't. All the buildings are done. I think we still need to buy 2. But that's it, really. To be fair, is just buy 2 buildings and then replace them. There's so much stuff to pick up. That's the only downside to this. Well, that's a gardener. We'll have a quick look at trophies to see what we obtained as well. Because a couple of those came up and I weren't sure what it was, to be fair. That's a one-hit kill there. Yasuke is starting to be a bit unbeatable recently with his new weapons, I think. Alright, where's the guy shooting? There is someone shooting at us. Where is he? Oh, he's there. Didn't fully pull back the arrow. There we go, he's dead. I was going to leave a lot of the gold stuff just because it's not that big a deal at the minute. It's only, like I say, upgrading where we're going to need it. But while we're here, we might as well grab what we can. It's nearby. We need to head back in for the big castle to get the big chest that's in the chest for beating the day show, if I can get my words out. Did I not kill everyone here? I thought I killed everyone. Come here. Don't run. Chest is in there. Let's go and grab this chest then. And then we'll quickly get out of here so we can stop and save. And then we'll have a quick chat before we finish as well. Chest is 2nd or 3rd floor, I think. Yeah, one more floor. I think we did quite well to taking out the whole castle. We said no alarm went off, which is always a good one when no alarms go off, to be fair. There we go. Castle complete. And we took out the person we were here for in the first place, which was the betrayer. So we need to have a look at that quest line as well, because that is one of those done. Out the hatch. Okay, we do need to get out of here though. Do you reckon he will jump into there? He will. We've taken some castles out in the past and done it really badly, got the alarms going off left, right and centre, but I think that was one of our best castle takedowns so far. We're so violent. Oh, Yasuke just seems to be so so strong with that katana. I don't know what it is. We've gained the location of another betrayer. He is in Koyasan, where we've just come from. I'm going to track it so we know that's where we're heading first thing tomorrow. But we're taking out one of the betrayers. We've now found the next. So we just took down Fujichike Nakayama. He led the internal sabotage of Nobunaga's defences through servants working under him. He then found lucrative work with another clan, denying his presence at Noji when it fell. His new alliance was short-lived and led to a shallow grave. So he has led us to Endo Tomoyasu. He knows everything about anyone serving Nobunaga, including who can be brought. He sold the information to Michihide for a large sum, an advance warning of the attack on Hanoji. We will head to Ki to take him down. He's been seen near the temple, has he? If that's the case, then we have got one scout left before the season changes, so let's scout this out. Oh, okay. It didn't allow that to show us where he was, interestingly. Well, that's not a temple there, is it, though? It's a corner of it, I suppose. We'll find him next time. It's not a massive issue. Inventory-wise, we picked up some new gear. Let's have a quick look at that while we're here. Katanas, picked up 2 new ones. The Fortified Katana of Beauty. and the fortified katana of elegance. Both of them are okay, but we'll keep the flowing peace, I think, because flowing peace seems to destroy people. We did pick up a Naginata, which we can't use until a higher level, and a new Kenobu as well. Kenobu are just too slow to use a lot of the time. We've got a new bow here, the ill-fated string. Again, the headshot damage is letting us down, so we'll stick to what we've got, I think. And we gained a new helmet, which we can't use yet. Caster of the famed Ronin. We've got to wait until we're level 57 before we can use that. Mastery points, while I think about it. 6 mastery points to spend. Long Katana is done. Samurai was our next focus, wasn't it? Healing Shout. I think that's it really for the minute. Oh no, we can do that. There we go. The move we don't use. That new move ability we put on instead of kicking actually works really well, to be fair. Let's just check Codex. Nothing in the Codex. So that is us. We have done. What have we actually managed to do today? We have managed to take down one of the betrayers. We've found out a little bit more about the Winter Raiders, mainly that they only attack in the winter. We finished off the Hunters of Kyonyo, and helped him, saved him, and we finished off the Nabutsune's soldiers, students, and we had to deal with the death of our Sensei, but we did get revenge for him as well, for taking out Masatoyo as well. So I think we did a fair amount today. Obviously, we are running out of time to get this done before Roadcroft starts next week. But I think we're making good progress. 95 hours, 20 minutes left. 20 minutes in. We're nearly 100 hours. Right, let's just leave this a minute. We did get a couple of trophies that I'm curious to what they were for. So we'll have a quick chat about those before we finish. Because them trophies, I don't know really what we was doing when they happened. So let's just have a quick look at what we gained for those. Unstoppable, use Samurai Stand before performing finisher on the enemy. That's when we got Unstoppable. And Adventurer, shoot an enemy in the knee with an arrow. We shot someone in the knee at some point. You know the Templars. So the Templars come about later on in the main story. So what a lot of people don't realise is the main story is the Kinbaku are quite important. So a lot of people, when they play Assassin's Creed, do all the side stuff first and don't touch the main story. But actually, lots of these quests are locked behind main story elements. So you progress through the Kinbaku enough, that will then appear because it will be linked to one of those. And a lot of the quests are like that you have to do a certain thing with the main story to then get a load of side quests unlocked, as they're linked to the character you're going after at the time. So yeah, the Templars will show up, but you just need to do that first. Your eye test tomorrow, no worries, Crazy Irishman. Thank you for being here today, they're very much appreciated. And I hope it goes okay tomorrow, Crazy Irishman. Much appreciated. That is us. We're out of time for today. We are back tomorrow morning with more Assassin's Creed Shadows as we continue on and try and get a lot more done tomorrow. Yeah, you've treated me. Tasco, much appreciated. I do like that. Okay, so that is us. As I say, we're back tomorrow morning with more Assassin's Creed Shadows. There's nothing really else to say. A massive thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. We'll hopefully see some of you tomorrow morning. If not, enjoy your week, and we'll see you in a live stream very soon. Tasco, thank you for joining. Much appreciated. And we'll see you very soon. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.